Alright. Hopefully that did it. And we're live, maybe? Maybe? Are we live? Okay, we're live. We're good to go. We're back. We're back at it. How are you guys? Do you guys see us?
I don't see shit, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see the video or anything. Oh wait, I think I see it.
Did I go live on the wrong thing?
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I also got this cool thing to work as well on OBS. So now we got
I can't see the comments though. I'll have to open up the YouTube.
yeah. Or StreamYard. If you go to StreamYard, actually, you should be able to see the comments. Because I am still using StreamYard. So, for like the comments, if that makes sense. It's weird. Anyways, how are you guys? How's everyone this week? And Ludic, I know you have some news that you wanted to share, or
Oh yeah,
you were saving. There's a lot of news actually from this week.
Yeah,
just
there
in
was.
General.
We should go by the different topics and shit, because there was Amazon apparently wants to buy MGM. I kind of forgot MGM was still around, to be honest. All I remember them is from their hotels, but where'd this thing go? Let me tweet this shit out real quick.
MGM. Aren't they like a group for luxury liners or something? Maybe I'm crazy. Hi model, how are you? Computer? Lights purple? Let's go with purple, right? I don't know. Any colors you guys want, just let me know and I'll change my lights to it, even though they kind of get desaturated. Hopefully that music also is not too loud. I'm just playing.
Oh wow, the stream for me is at 144p. Well, that's fine. I'm not the one watching it. Okay,
is it clear for everybody else?
Okay. Yeah, you can just change the setting. Like, doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, so what I want to show you, or I want to see you watch it, because it's a video actually.
Wait, Hogs, when did you say that? Hello, gentlemen. Wait. Do I have the wrong stream up here? Do I have the wrong stream chat over here? Oh. Wait, but I saw the model do the smiley faces. I have like two different chats up. Alright. That's okay.
I don't see any smiley face. Yeah, maybe something weird is happening.
This one. But I also see Restore the Snyderverse over there. What's up, Hogs? How are you? Let me see how this is working. It's weird. Are we in the upcoming stream or the not upcoming? Let's see. Use YouTube. Oh, we're not in the upcoming stream. Oops. Wait. I have no idea how, dude, how does YouTube work with this shit? This shit is so weird. I hate.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we should just use that basic
YouTube
shit, since it's simple. That's what everyone else does, so I'm like.
Which one?
The StreamYard.
Oh no, I was saying
everyone else who does this shit uses that, from what I can tell.
Yeah, some of them, oh, dude, what the hell? How are we, like, in the wrong fucking one, though? Anyways, I don't know how I would, like, switch it, so hopefully everybody else sees that I'm live here. Sorry, guys. Here, go there.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I scheduled the stream. So I scheduled the stream, right? And then I
You
went
scheduled it for two
live.
hours ago.
Yeah, well, I scheduled it for 10 o'clock. And then I went live, and then it created a new live stream. So I have no idea how this shit works, you know?
Oh boy.
But that's all right. I don't think anyone else. I think only Ethan's waiting in the other one. But yeah. So, yeah. How is everybody though, just in general? Which video did you send? In the Discord? Sorry, I'm like getting situated. Henry Cavill is still Superman and Ben Affleck is returning. Who's this from?
Oh, that's the War Stew one. Yeah, I watched it.
Is it actually accurate?
It's just speculation, but I think he probably is correct.
I would hope so. Should we watch it or what do you have? I know that you had something that you were going to talk about.
All right. Well, this is of your favorite person and
JJ
related to Star Wars. And like I said, you have to pull it up though because I want to see your reaction. It's just like maybe 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay. Here, give me a
If
sec.
it's on Twitter, here's the link. I need to see your response to this. If you haven't already seen or read it.
All right, well, let's check it out. Did you send it to me on? Okay, yeah, here. Oh, let's see what we got here.
This guy got what, 500 million?
Let's see what we got here, guys, right?
You plan things in a certain way, and you suddenly find yourself.
You can play the audio for us, right?
It's playing through the through the stream. Shit. Oh, here. Let me share my screen with you.
I can hear it through the stream, yeah.
Oh, oops. What did I just do? Oops. One sec.
Well, there it goes.
Where did you go?
And then sometimes
Where the hell did you just go? What the fuck?
And
I told you we should just use the deck.
I guess, but what the fuck? You can can I stop? What the fuck? Can I can't see well. Weird, man. Weird. Sorry, I'm just gonna dock my chat over here. Cause this is annoying. Alright. And where the fuck did I just put that? There we go. Shit. How would I share my audio for you? I guess you would be the only one. But
Yeah. But I've already watched it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
feel
We're
like, wow, that
sorry.
really came together.
Yeah.
And other times you think, oh
Wait,
my
let's-
God, I can't believe this is where we are. And sometimes when it's not working out, it's because it's what you planned. And other times when it's not working out, it's because it didn't. It's like you never really know. But having a plan, I have learned in some cases the hard way, is the most critical thing, because otherwise you don't know what you're setting up. You don't know what you're what to emphasize, because if you don't know the inevitable of the story, you're just as good as your last sequence or effect or joke or whatever, but you want to be leading to something inevitable.
This triggers me really hard.
Well,
Just
what
in
I say,
general.
right?
Just because, yeah, I have some words about JJ just in general, which, yeah, you definitely enlightened me to a lot of different things about JJ that I did not realize, and now that I have realized a lot of things about JJ Abrams, I am a huge hater of his. Let me tell you. I am an adamant hater of him. Yeah, I don't know how you guys all feel about J.J. Abrams. Let me do a window capture for this. I don't know how you guys feel about J.J. Abrams, but I am not a fan of J.J. And I used to be a fan of his.
Does he have legit fans though? I don't know.
When he got announced for Star Wars, I was actually legitimately kind of a little hype. But, by the way, this is really delayed, is it? Interesting.
Like
how
what's delayed? The
Yeah,
stream or
what's delayed?
like the audio? I hate audio problems, as you know.
Yeah, audio is like my biggest problem when it comes to streaming, just in general. I'm trying to see how I would get I hate yeah, a few different things. So I was not aware that like J.J. Abrams was so well connected within the industry. I will just say that. And it has only increased my hatred for him because it's pretty clear that like he's just like kind of like a royalty baby almost, you know what I mean? Like a
lot of them are like a lot of the Hollywood people are, to be honest.
Podcast delayed or stream, not sure.
Well, YouTube is kind of
message.
It's kind of slow when it comes to comments, so that's not a big deal.
Okay. Huh. I can't help but feel Batman was weaker in Justice League, and his suit looked a bit weird as well. Do you feel the same way as well? The stream is delayed by 5 minutes, I think.
Holy shit. Okay, now that's a lot.
5 minutes?
It's supposed to be like only 10, 15 seconds or something. Not that much.
Sorry, I'm looking up low latency on this. Is there like something that I have to click to make it a low latency stream?
There might have been, but probably gonna have to restart.
Live chat, allow replies, redirecting, no. It's fixed now, I believe. Oh, okay. Should have gone with the duck. Thanks, Ludic. How much is it again? What is it, like $5 or something?
Oh, it's like $20 a month.
What? No. Okay. There's another program that that's free that does the same exact thing.
Or there might be tiers. I don't know.
I'm looking into it. I just didn't have time today to look into it. So. No, I'm just talking about like streaming softwares and stuff like that. We're just we got what's the duck? The duck is the stream the stream software that we were using last week.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a little duck in the corner of the screen. But yeah, it's GB is stingy Ludic. I am. I am really stingy. Let me tell you guys about this great deal I did yesterday. Did you guys know? Did you guys know that when you sign up for a new Burger King account, and
Oh yeah, I heard this.
they give you a free Whopper, and you only have to spend $3? I'm just saying, that shit is lit. That shit is so lit. You can get a 10-piece chicken nuggets for $2, and then you get.
I don't think I've ever had a Whopper, to be honest.
Crazy.
I used to like their Parmesan chicken that they would have every now and then.
Parmesan chicken.
Yeah, it was like I guess a seasonal thing.
Crazy. Oh yeah. So about Batman, let's see. You mean in this movie? You think that he was weak in this movie? I don't think so. When it came to the suit, of course, because in Batman versus Superman, he's using like a crazy suit. You know what I mean? He's using the suit from whatchamacallit? The Dark Knight Returns. That one's like specifically for fighting Superman.
Oh yeah, the powered armor suit.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, he doesn't fight any people in Justice League, so that might be why. He never actually beats anyone up.
Well, I mean, he's like shooting the shit out of people, no? And all
The
that.
parademons, but those aren't people.
Yeah. How? See, I'm trying to figure out how I open up this chat in over here, you know?
You want to just restart with StreamYard?
No, not really. Just because I can't do the music or anything, you know?
Oh, it's not that hard. I mean, we did it last time.
Well, I could share the screen, but I can't share the, I can share the screen, but I can't share, like, my audio. You know what I mean? So.
You really need music that badly?
Yeah. It helps, you know. Helps mellow things out sometimes. I don't know. Gives me a little bit of a, you know, something to listen to in my ear holes. You guys know what I'm saying? No, I meant his normal suit looked kind of weird, and we don't see him fight hand-to-hand combat like in Batman vs. Superman. This is true. That's true. We don't get to see him fight hand-to-hand combat. The parademons are full of armor. Yeah, and he like shoots the shit out of them. He's just like blows up their heads and stuff like that, you know?
There was supposed to be like they didn't film this because apparently WB didn't want it, but there was supposed to be a fight scene in like a parademon nest, and it was supposed to be kind of like the warehouse scene from the previous movie.
Oh, really? Oh, right. I think you told me about this, that he was like supposed to, I think you told me about this, like it's like a cut scene or something like that, or like they were gonna film it, but they didn't film it, or some shit. I forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, because I think he said on his Vero, which is like where he hangs out, where Snyder hangs out, he said that WB didn't want that or something, or they wouldn't let him film it.
It was like too dark.
I guess, I don't know. I don't know how he got 3 F-bombs in the movie, but they couldn't allow that.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I mean, the thing is like half the movie's was filmed like undercover. You know what I mean? Like they were pretending to film one movie, but like Zack Snyder was like secretly filming his other movie. At least that's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. So, bro, I can't believe WB didn't want that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is WB's trying to go for like a, again, like they're trying to make it into Marvel, which is like
which is kind of weird because I was watching the animated movies a few days ago, and I finally saw the last one, the Apocalypse War.
Yeah.
And that's pretty violent. It's pretty nasty at sometimes. And so it's like, so they're willing to do crazy shit when it comes to the cartoons, but not when it comes to live action. Like,
yeah, it doesn't.
That it might alienate people there.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm like, even just like right here. I don't know if you could see this, but I got a little like. It's just like fucking what's his face getting with blood coming out his mouth. I mean, you don't even get much blood in whatchamacallit. Like you
Justice
really
League
just
Doom.
don't get, yeah. Or like, what about this show? I haven't seen this show, so I'm not gonna watch this. But like, this show is like so violent as well.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I did see all that as well.
And people
last week.
People love that shit. So it's like, it's not nasty. Both of you are
It's kind
soft.
of weird.
I love
it's this weird paradigm where it's like the cartoons, they're okay to be violent, but then the live action is not.
Yeah.
When usually it's the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, right? Like you would expect. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like they don't know their audience, so it doesn't really make much sense to me. But what can you do? What can you do? This is Nier Automata music. Let me.
Oh yeah, some other news came out today. You want to talk about the Sandman stuff?
Oh, there was Sandman news today?
Yeah, so they announced a cast for like that Sandman thing.
Like the
I'm
movie,
not
The Sandman?
sure what it is, but it's gonna be on Netflix apparently.
Yeah. Sandman was supposed to be on Netflix. That's really dope, actually. Wait. I did not know this.
Yeah, but the announcement was kind of cringe.
Oh, wait. What is this?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I almost want to turn off my stream right now. Because of like what, like how, yeah.
I have not seen Superman versus the Elite yet, Ethan. I saw most of the movies on the HBO Max, but I don't think that one was on there. But yeah, this is how they announced it. I think they put this on Instagram, and then I saw it. I was like, oh, okay. Okay.
Where did they announce this?
I saw it on Instagram, but I think they put it everywhere, like on all their accounts. But if you read the Instagram comments, they're all so funny.
Dude. This is my favorite comic.
Is it?
Hell yeah, this is my favorite. Sandman is my favorite comic. And this is fucked up.
I don't even know who half these people are. I mean, I know like
Who's
two or
playing
three.
the main character, I wonder. The main character is not shown here. Which is weird. But Death is. And that doesn't look... dude, why? Who is the casting person at these places? I really want to know who the casting person is at these fucking places. Because this shit is fucking retarded. This shit is so dumb.
The same person who's in charge of the DEI department. I mean, every company's got to have a DEI department these days, I guess.
I'm just gonna pull up a picture of Death right quick. All right, that's death. That's death from the comics. All right. This is death from the comic books. All right.
Like a emo chick.
She is white and pale as fuck. She's supposed to be like a ghost color. She's supposed to be like unless they paint this chick, in which case
they're not gonna do that.
unless they paint this chick like white as fuck, this is retarded casting. I have no idea why they would do that. Like she's literally supposed to be like she's supposed to have white skin. All of them are.
Hollywood don't care.
Like they better. I mean, I hope these actors are ready to get painted, because these actors better be ghostly white. Like that would be so fucked up. That would be so fucked up. Like they're supposed to be like entities, you know? They're not supposed to like have skin. They're supposed to be like, yeah. That is so weird, dude. That is so weird. Why would they do that?
Because they don't care. They don't want to appease long-term fans. They want to appeal to a new audience.
I mean, she's pretty, yeah, but I don't really care. I want death. I want death portrayed properly. That is so dumb, dude. I wonder if Neil Gaiman's attached to this project, or if he just sold the rights.
Wasn't, what's his name, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, supposed to be involved like a long time ago?
I have no idea.
I think so. This was like 10 years ago.
Might actually be happening after years of false starting rumors and questioning. Where's the Instagram post? What's the Instagram post for this?
Oh, just pull up the comments. Here, let me find it.
Dude, what the fuck?
It was on DC's page, so it wasn't Netflix or WB, at least not that I know. Speaking of Instagram, I followed 2 crypto accounts today, and in return, a bunch of spam accounts followed me, like 15 of them within 5 minutes. It was ridiculous.
Again, like, some of these scenes are, like, in black and white. Because, yeah, I mean, like... What?
There, I sent the link.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys on my Twitch stream before. Like, I have everything for this. Like, I was gonna buy, like, a fucking... collectible statue for this.
Strangely enough, the only people I know on this in this picture are the 3 men. That's the only ones I recognize. The rest I've never even heard of or seen.
I'm gonna just be real. Like, that actually fucking breaks my heart.
I'm not too familiar with this, but I believe you.
I mean, it's like almost fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. And they can, like, change forms, you know? I mean, like, they do change forms, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling that's not going to be the case in the show, though. So, like, Morpheus. That's like the main character's name. The main character's name is Morpheus. And he does take on other shapes in the comic. Like so, like, way back in the past, like, he goes to like ancient Africa, right? And he takes on the form of a dude, right, in Africa. But like he has a form, you know what I mean? Like he has like a form outside of that, and like the form that he exists within like his own realm, which is the realm of dreams, is like he's supposed to be like ghostly. Like all of them are supposed to be ghostly. They're not supposed to have any color on their skin. It's just like they're just supposed to be like pure white, essentially.
Like albinos.
Yeah, all of them. They're supposed to be representative of like the seven deadly sins and stuff like that. So, but
nah, man, you can't have that these days.
Yeah, clearly not. Yeah, this is weird, dude. I don't know what's good with DC's casting lately.
Told you, man. It's all about diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
so,
what
like,
it's all. That
we can
matters
just, like,
more than
pull up.
talent.
Delirium doesn't even exist really anymore. She turns into someone else. But I'm trying to find all the other siblings just to show you guys. Oh, here we go. The Endless. So the Endless are like DC's, like, not gods, but like, I mean, you guys can see. So it's like destiny, death, dream, destruction, despair, desire, and delirium, and delight. And they're essentially just like supposed to be like kind of ghostly. They're yeah, it is weird. There's only 3 men cast. Well,
yeah, those are the 3 ones I recognize out of all 12 or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is that okay, so like the only character that I care about is Death. And the Raven, Despair, Desire. Well, so Despair, Desire, Death, and the Raven are essentially the only characters that anybody should care about on this list. Just because none of the characters are recurring characters. It's a story that's made up of stories. So it's weird. It's like a it's a story about stories, if that makes sense to you guys.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't have any definitive actual, like there is an actual like main story, but it veers off of it all the time. To tell a story about a cat or something like that. A cat who's having dreams of a litter box. You know, there are like chapters that are like that. So, but it's supposed to be, yeah. It's a cool comic. If you guys haven't read it, it's one of my favorites. I've repeated it again. I've shown you guys on my other stream. Maybe I should show you guys here too. Just some of the...
When did it first come out?
It came out a while ago. That's like 90s, maybe mid 90s or something like that.
I'm surprised it took him this long.
Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, I'm surprised if they do this show, because I want them to do this show. I don't know if it'll work though. But yeah, hello Yumi, Lex. Sorry, I got dyslexia eyes there for a second. And how are you, Sakthi Shubash? Is that how I say it? How are you guys both doing today? Sorry, I'm like venting about this Sandman stuff. And who's Joanna Constantine?
What makes you more upset, this or the JJ admitting that he had no plan?
Well, I already knew that JJ had no plan.
But now he's admitting it. Now he's like, oh, well, I should have known better. I don't know what he said. He said, I've learned or something. Yeah, he said, I've learned.
Yeah, I don't know. It's, I have feelings about JJ because, like, and I'm gonna say it in a video I'm gonna put on my YouTube very shortly. Like, I am not okay with the fact that like J.J. Abrams, who comes from like a family of producers and stuff like that, is just like it feels like he's just like being given everything, and it's just because of like who he is and like just like his parents and like just being like producer royalty or something. I don't really know what it is. I don't know what it is at this point. Like, why? So Valve, it's Valve, Star Wars, DC Comics, Star Trek. This is like this is like half of pop culture. Why does he have the creative liberty over all of that? It makes no sense to me. You know?
I mean, they probably just say like, "Oh, he made billions with Star Wars, so he must be good."
I guess. Snorting kittens. Not a fan of this casting, dude. Norm I. This is weird casting. I mean, I was saying earlier, the Raven, like these four characters are probably the most important ones for me. This, I don't fucking get at all. And this actually too, I just remembered who this is. This is Rose. Holy shit. What the fuck, dude? Dude, what is this?
You know, they only had the pronouns for the they them person. I don't even know what's her name. Can't see it.
Well, the they them is so some of the characters in this show are androgynous. Like the main character is androgynous, right? Like, even if you look up pictures of him, right? Like, you can see like.
Oh, but these are supposed to be for the actors, not the characters.
Oh, I know.
I'm assuming.
I know, but even still, some of the yeah. I mean, it's okay if you pick like someone who's they them for some of the characters. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about that. I just hope that it gets proper representation on screen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it will not.
I don't think so either. But
just like Colombian Supergirl, I know you went into a rant about that.
Oh wait, how do I unlike this? Fuck. Dude, that's another thing that I have a problem with. It's like, you know, I'm gonna say it in this upcoming, you know, I added a little bit about that today into this video that I was working on, about how, like, I'm Hispanic. Give me a Hispanic superhero. Don't fucking slap Latina onto fucking Supergirl and then be like, you know what I mean? Like, give me like Blue Beetle. There isn't even like that many Hispanic superheroes, which is like crazy as well. But I mean, like, there's Kyle Rayner, which is the Green Lantern. There's Blue Beetle. There's the new Ghost Rider. What's his name?
Nick Cage.
No, I forgot the guy's name. Ronnie. I wanted to say Ronnie Reyes, but that's Firestorm, no? I don't know. Yeah, this sucks, dude. Yeah, I don't know about this. Here, I can just like. I'm just gonna go real quick for a second and get my book.
Imagine if Snyder was given the same treatment as Abrams. You know, I think that was kind of part of the plan initially, but then they changed and they started to panic after Batman, Superman. At least when it came to the Justice League movies. What you got there? I only have like 3 comics, to be honest with you. Unless you count
I got too many.
graphic novels.
Does GB have a book for everything? Maybe. Maybe. All I gotta say though. Where is Rose? Let me look for like a good picture of her.
I have the Watchmen book. Does that count?
Oh shit. This is Rose. Here, wait, let me full screen for a sec. I'll full screen for you guys. Up, I didn't full screen for you guys. I lied. Wait. That didn't work.
Yeah,
I'll
that
just
didn't work.
I forgot that I did a new scene for this. Wait, here. I'm just gonna drag myself out of here right quick. And we're just gonna do this right quick. Alright. So here's Rose for you guys, right? As you guys can see.
Nice sweater.
Thank you. It is a it's actually a Dragon Ball Z hoodie. It's got young Goku on the bottom. So but yeah, so that's Rose. I'm trying to look for like a better picture of her. That's weird, dude. It's weird. I swear. They snuff these characters out. They are snuffing characters out. This is Rose though. I guess there's a little bit too much skin right over there, but that's her.
Yeah, well, they're certainly taking liberties. What can you expect?
They are. So they changed Rose, Death. I mean, again. It's weird. It's 2 of the main characters. Whatever. I'm not mad. Wait, I gotta shrink my camera again, right? Fuck. I forgot that I was like half the fucking screen there.
Yeah, you tend to forget that sometimes.
Yeah. That's why I have, like, on Twitch, that's why I have it that the chat can do it. Because, it just makes it a little bit easier, you know? I wish we could just get faithful castings to these adaptations. Guess that's impossible moving forward. Yeah, dude, exactly. It's like actually impossible at this point to get, like, like people that look like the characters. I don't get it.
Yeah, that ship has sailed, unfortunately.
It has, right? I'm just gonna put it out there. I know we've had this discussion before. I'm pretty sure I've said it on my other streams before, and I know we've said it. If there's one thing that Hollywood does not like in comic book movies, it's blonde chicks and redhead chicks nowadays. I don't know why, but like if they're blonde or redhead and they're female, they got a real big chance of just getting, if they're a main character.
The only one that I can think of that hasn't been is Mara. Like, as
Scarlett
of
Johansson.
recently.
Yeah, no. Oh, as of recently, yeah. As of recently, it's only Mara. Probably.
Wasn't there a few days ago? No, we talked about this a few days ago. There was someone else that got like announced and
snuffed out of existence.
I think it was a woman. They
Especially
were
redheads. Yeah,
redhead.
especially redheads. And redheads are like a minority, right? I feel like redheads are a minority. Maybe it's just me. But like, I can't faithfully say, like, I live in New York and like I don't know that many redheads. You know what I mean? Like, just in general. So I find it weird that they like just get absolutely obliterated from even sometimes their own cultural like stories nowadays. Like even in Thor, for example, like that's like based on a culture, right? On like
Oh, you mean like
Slavic
Norse mythology?
Norse mythology, yeah, and that shit got snuffed out too.
Oh, it was
A few of
Red
those characters.
Sonja or Sonia or however you pronounce that. That was a few weeks ago. That's who I was thinking of.
Word. See, I don't know. Like, dude, there are so many good characters that you could do. I just don't understand why, if like, why do you take like cult stories that people have wanted for like 20 years now, and you never portrayed it accurately before, and you're just like, well, let's just take artistic liberties portraying it the first time on screen. You know what I mean?
Oh
like,
yeah, because they're appealing to new audiences or what they think are new audiences.
how are you, Ramon? We're just chatting about the Sandman. The Sandman casting got announced today, apparently. You should not have told me about this. This is going into my video tomorrow. Holy shit.
That video you've been working on for like a month?
Yes. Yes, that one. There's too many different videos that I'm working on, is the thing. And I like to do post stuff. So, you know, I gotta just put stuff out there. Put stuff on YouTube. All we can do is vote with our money and not pay to see it. Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
Except it's gonna be on Netflix. This is a Netflix show. I know one person on that list, John Dean. I know you're gonna say it. What's up, Soviet? How are you? This stresses me out, guys.
Jenna Coleman. That sounds familiar.
I didn't even know it was on Netflix. I feel like the only way you could actually do this is by doing like a show or something. You know? I heard and saw a post on Facebook about that. Dude, it's craziness to me. To me, this is weird. Again, DC is going hard with like their whole diversity statement.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I think Ann Sarnoff was saying in that interview that came out the day after the Snyder Cut came out. She was saying, oh, we have a bunch of diverse
Ideas.
DC characters that we're excited to introduce, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
but like,
yeah, Snyder completed his trilogy, and even though it wasn't really a trilogy, and you know, just a bunch of more public relations nonsense.
yeah, I don't know, man. Like, again, they announced a few cool projects recently, right? But like, I don't know. DC is digging their own grave. It's sad and hilarious to witness, mostly sad though. Yeah. They are digging their own grave. I don't get it. Like, Marvel did it right. Marvel did it so right. And like, it's weird cuz like, right, they hired Josh Whedon to like do their shit, right? And like, they wanted to do you get what I'm saying? Like they were trying to go the Marvel route, and Marvel has like been so on point with their casting. Like, they're so on point with their casting.
Like, you have to admit that, yeah. They were even able to bring back like Natalie Portman because she quit and then she was brought back.
Yeah, like, you know, and I'm not only a DC person, right? Like, I like all comics and like superhero stuff and like animated shit, you know? Like, you know, the same shit with like with Death Note. if you're gonna make a Death Note series, that shit's in Japan with Japanese fucking actors. All right, like, don't fucking give me an Americanized version of that shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know?
Well, they already had the Japanese movies. You ever see those ones?
Yeah, but they're not like Hollywood budget films. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference.
Yeah, but they're not. At the same time, Hollywood's not going to make a Japanese movie in English.
Then
like,
don't.
they're just not going to do that.
Then don't. I don't know. I'm just saying that. Then don't.
Did you ever see that Netflix one? That one was like, I don't care about the actors or anything. Like, even if you had the perfect actors, that movie was pretty terrible.
I did not watch the. I refused to watch the Netflix one. I'm not even like a huge fan of Death Note, honestly. My girlfriend from high school forced me to watch it multiple times, but
I was big into it like 10 years ago.
Yeah, like a lot of people liked Death Note for the most part. You know, anybody who liked like anime back in the day, you know, usually has like Death Note on their list. You know what I mean? And it's just weird. I don't know. To me, when you have a story, or when I write a story, or like if somebody else writes a story, like, you know, I like envision it a certain way. You know what I mean? And I personally, like, if I were to ever make like a superhero or something like that, I would make it like, y'all have to make this shit the way I like envisioned it. You know what I mean? Like, I envisioned it a certain way for a fucking reason. You know what I mean? Look at Doctor Strange movie. That character.
They don't care about, I guess, loyalty or accuracy. They care more about appealment.
Yeah, but see, I think Ramon even just hit the nail on the head, right? Like, look at like the ancient one from the Doctor Strange movie. Like, they thought they were being like, and you know, there was a statement that they released the other day. They were like, we thought we were being so clever by casting her, but we realized that it was like just like a huge mistake. I forgot. Wait, who posted that? I
think it wasn't it Kevin Feige or something?
Yeah, it was one of them that was just like, this was like a really poor choice on our part. Oh wait, here's the statement, although it's not like the official thing. We thought we were being so smart and so cutting edge, Feige said. We're not going to do the cliche of the wizened old wise Asian man. Why did he say wise twice? That's weird.
Maybe he meant to say wide, I don't know.
Yeah. But it was a wake-up call to say, well, wait a minute. Is there any other way we could figure it out? Is there any other way both not fall into the cliche and cast an Asian actor? And the answer to that is, of course, is yes. Sorry. I read that a little bad, but yeah, you know, people accuse them of like whitewashing the character, right? It's like, this shit can happen in all directions, bro. Like, y'all gotta stop doing this shit.
No, but they only care when it happens this way. They don't care if you take, you know, Hawkman and you make him black or whatever.
Exactly. Like, I don't understand why. Like, again, I think that there are so many characters that you can make. There are so many characters, dude. There are so many characters.
Yeah, but
that they're just
creating characters is hard, man. It's easier to make Superman, you know, bisexual or whatever they're doing.
Yeah, no, I that's the problem though. I don't know. Just again, I've said it before. Just make new characters, or just, you know, I don't know. Black Bible is one of my favorite anime. We need a Hollywood adaptation. You know what I was excited for? Wait, Black Bible. Wait,
It's a hentai.
I was about to say, that is a hentai. That was probably one of the first hentais I probably ever saw. I ain't even gonna lie.
I think it's the first hentai everyone saw. No, but I don't think Hollywood should, unless they have people who actually understand manga and anime. They shouldn't be making adaptations of that, because I don't know, like the Dragon Ball movie, that was pretty horrible.
That was
And same
great...
with the Death Note.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball movie. Oh my god! Don't even get me fucking started on that. I don't know what that was. You know, that's like a case of like them trying, like another case of like this whole trying to. Thing is that a lot of people don't know Sandman, so a lot of people are going to be okay with this. But
yeah, that's the thing, and they know that.
It's weird casting. The Dragon Ball movie was horrible, yo. I still say, if they're ever gonna make a Dragon Ball movie, another Dragon Ball Z movie, Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder's the guy. I think he has had some crazy scenes.
Is he? I don't know if he like is into the manga and stuff.
I don't know either, actually. I think, but
I mean,
still,
everyone
like,
knows Dragon Ball Z.
Cinematically, he's like visually, he would be good for it, you know? Just because, like,
yeah,
like the Superman fight with Zod, that shit. That's a Dragon Ball Z fight to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but pretty much. Except they're not in the desert.
Do you think Snyder would make a Sandman adaptation? I would love to see Snyder do a Sandman adaptation. That would be so cool. That would be fucking dope. The thing about, dude, the Sandman is like so fucking visual. Like, it is such a visual comic, right? There are some trippy ass scenes. So you're gonna need somebody who's got a good eye, right? At least I would think so. Yeah. Like, imagine Zack Snyder's like coloring style on some of those scenes. That would be like an acid trip, and like that would seriously be like an acid trip, like watching an acid trip at times. It'd be crazy. Yes, Zack Snyder can do it. He was offered to make that Dragon Ball movie, but he knew nothing could save that movie. So he was like, nah, I'll make my own. So what do you think? What do I think about what, Ethan? About him making a Dragon Ball movie, I would love. Because, again, I think Zack Snyder's the guy for like action sequences, right? He's just great at them. Maybe it's just me, but...
Did you see Army of the Dead yet?
No, I keep forgetting. I keep not even forgetting. You know.
That has some pretty good fights, and
I get really sidetracked really easily. So, yeah. About that choice for avoiding that movie. Oh, it was probably the right choice. Like, I mean, yeah, nothing could have saved that movie. I think that they had just like a fundamental, not like no understanding of the characters or the world or anything like that.
Yeah. I remember when they were trying to make Dragon Ball movies back in like, I think it was 2004. Like, I remember they wanted to make 4 movies, like one per each saga. So like the Vegeta saga, Frieza, Cell, and Majin Buu. And like the big rumor at the time was that The Rock was going to play Cell. I remember
that would have been cool. I would have been okay with that.
Yeah.
No? At least, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can do something to give us a different view. What the heck? Alright, whatever. The opening credits for Army of the Dead is incredible. Gonna blow your mind. I like Army of the Dead a lot. Not as good as some of his other movies, but really fun. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a visually just like a cool movie. Again, Zack Snyder's on point with like the colors, in my opinion.
Yeah. The special effects were pretty well done as always, and even there was like one special effect that you don't even know it's there. Like, for example, one of the characters got by someone else because he got accused of sexual harassment or something like that. What was his name? I can't remember.
One of the characters did, or one of the actors? He said, sorry.
Well, one of the actors, like, what was his name? His name was like Chris something. Let me check. But yeah, he got replaced. He got, like, I guess CGI'd out of the movie and replaced.
Really?
By another actress.
CGI'd out of the movie.
Yeah, and then like they redid his scenes with this new chick. What's her name? Tig Notaro. Yeah, interesting name, Tig Notaro. So she replaced Chris D'Elia. Yeah, that's his name.
All right, wait. See, I can do this. Haha. Sorry. Just
kind of like what happened with I don't know if you know that movie. It was like 2 years ago. It was called All the Money in the World, and like that was the last movie Kevin Spacey was in. But then when all those accusations came out against him, they replaced him. Like the movie was like had a month before release, and then Ridley Scott just got Christopher Plummer, and then he reshot all those scenes within like a month. So that was crazy.
Wait, which movie was this for?
It was it's called All the Money in the World. It's by Ridley Scott.
Huh. I've never seen it. The Walking Dead shit. I'm getting back into zombie media. The Walking Dead shit. Yeah, zombie stuff can be fun, dude. I'm telling you. There's some zombie stuff out there that's not scary. It's just like straight up just fun. I mean, although, yeah, The Walking Dead, the Telltale game, that shit is sad, but like, yeah, there's some cool, what is that series called? The one that Zach did? Because it's the Dead series. I don't know what they're called. The George Romero.
Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah, I mean, like, is it the Dawn of the Dead series? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, well, this movie isn't related to that, apparently.
Oh, no?
No, it's like standalone thing.
Oh, I did not know that.
Because they explain like where the zombies come from, and there are some theories as to like where the first one came from and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, Ethan, I'm telling you, watch 28 Days Later. You would like that. 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. Eno Martillo, sorry. What's up, man? Just trying to keep the track on with Cavill, Batfleck, Godot, Momoa, Fisher, and Ezra Miller. Find the way ASAP. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. We gotta figure out a way to. You know, I feel like as long as like the Snyder base like just boycotts the next DC movie, which I feel like if people push it hard enough, it'll happen. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I definitely think it'll happen. So, And you were saying yesterday that what's his name was having problems with the director of Batman, right?
Oh yeah, Robert Pattinson. Like the rumor is that they really hate each other.
Yeah. Which is like, I wonder if Robert Pattinson is just like a big Batman fan, or if he just didn't want to work out. And
I get the feeling he's a drama queen because, like, there was the controversy that he didn't want to work out, and there were rumors that when they shut down production because they said he had COVID, some people, I don't know if this is real or not, but some people were saying he faked it because the director and him just kept getting into fights.
Huh.
And then there was another rumor, maybe you heard of this, but this one is total bullshit. Like, I don't believe this one at all. There was another rumor that he was banging Zoe Kravitz on top of the Batmobile, and then Matt Reeves walked in on that. Like that. I don't buy that at all.
I don't believe that one, but it's a very wonderful rumor to maybe if possibly happened. It would be funny if it did.
And he got her pregnant, according to the Reddit post or whatever.
I watched
4chan or whatever put on that.
It was great. Who do you think would play as Goku? Who do I think would play a good Goku? Jesus Christ, that's a crazy question. I have no idea who would make a good Goku.
Like young Goku, old Goku?
Yeah, I guess what age Goku? Because we do see him through like his whole life, right? GB hates the new Batmobile. I do. Dude, I think it looks really bad. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm being like picky.
It looks like I guess it's meant to be similar to the 60s one, 70s one. Like that's the impression I get.
I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I don't know. Does that scream Batmobile to you when you see it?
Not really.
Does that scream Batmobile to you? Looks more like Back to the Future to me. It's like if they wanted to make a gothic Back to the Future car.
Yeah, probably. Snorting Kitten said Snyder originally wanted to replace Chris D'Elia with Christopher Plummer as a joking reference to All the Money in the World. Did he really? That would have been funny. Like, because his character was the pilot, like the helicopter pilot in the movie. So they replaced him with that actress.
I don't like
that. Which was actually like, you can't even tell the difference at all. So they did a good job.
Dude, the cowl looks too tight, Snorting. We were actually talking about this as well the other day, Ludic, about how like his cowl just looks dumb, right?
Yeah, it looks, I don't know, it looks like it was stitched on or something.
It looks weird.
And then he has the collar, which is kind of strange as well.
I guess it's for like protecting his neck, right? I don't know. I'm honestly not even excited for the Flash movie if it isn't connected to the Snyderverse at all. Dude, it's going to be the biggest. It's going to be a huge nostalgia bait. Isn't this very early Batmobile before he fully designed the Batmobile, maybe? Oh, it might be. I guess.
They're even bringing that old mansion back.
Yeah, they're bringing back everything. Like, apparently they're making like new sets. Apparently they are going all out for that Flash movie. Like, they are completely reconstructing sets of the movie. So, like, of the old one. So it's not even like it's going to be there for a little bit. The whole movie takes place there.
It kind of makes me sad because they were supposed to do the Flashpoint with Jeffrey Dean Morgan as the Thomas Wayne Batman. And like they were in discussions, but then eventually they decided, it'd be better if we brought Michael Keaton back because nostalgia and everyone likes shit from the 80s.
Yeah,
and that'll bring the old fans back.
Young Goku in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. I like the Batmobile, but it reminds me of the muscle from Fast and the Furious. Yeah, it kind of does look like that, right? I mean, if it's an early design, I'll be like, all right, because this is supposed to be like a Batman year one, isn't it? compares Cal to Netflix Daredevil. Why you guys never talk about Daredevil? I like Daredevil.
I saw like what three episodes of Daredevil when it first came out, and then I quit.
Oh, it's actually a really good show. You should watch it. It's a good show.
I don't know. I got bored. Like I don't even remember anything. All I remember is that fight in the hallway, which was pretty cool. Like that's it.
That and Punisher are pretty dope in my opinion. I really like Punisher as well. Everything about the new bat suit sucks except the cape though. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the Flashpoint would have been awesome. Yeah, dude. Ah, man, I would have loved a Flashpoint movie. I'm so sad.
You know, I think I even showed you, I don't know if I did, but I showed you a clip where they're talking to Morgan about it, and like he's saying like, oh, he's totally on board, he wants to do it, but they're not going with that stuff. And he said like he can only do it for like 4 or 5 more years until like his window expires.
I feel like it's like probably too violent for them, right? Or something. I have no idea.
Probably, or some weird shit. Or they feel like audiences won't get it.
I guess. Sorry, I'm just logging into something real quick.
What was Kevin Spacey accused of? He was accused of some actor. I don't remember his name, but some actor accused him of like doing like, I don't know, sexual harassment or sexual assault to him when he was like 13, 14. And then some other people accused him of the same thing. Surprised you haven't heard of that. It was like 3 years ago and it kind of ended his career. He's disappeared since. He hasn't been in anything.
Yeah, that's true. His career kind of did just completely disappear. But I guess he didn't really... Oh, shit. Did you guys just see my email there? Fuck.
You're afraid of people seeing your email when we all know your
real name? Yeah. True, right. I'm trying to log into this, but it's not letting me log into the add a destination YouTube. I don't get it. So that I can like make the comments pop up, because I can make the comments pop up on the other screen, right? On the other shit. It's just not. Yeah, man, I took so long.
I'm telling you, man. Let's just do the duck.
The duck. Now there's this other one that I was looking at as well. It's called like Restream, and it does the exact same thing, but yeah, and you don't have to pay for it. And it allows you to stream to multiple platforms at once. So I might do that.
But can you bring people in like through the call? Or?
Yes, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I can just send you a link and it'll, yeah, it's the same thing.
Why don't we do that then?
Because I found out about it at 9:30, and I was like, damn it, I already set all this stuff up. And so then I was like, all right, I'll save that for next week.
So how many people can you bring in? Is there like a limit?
I don't think there's a limit. I think it was 10.
10 people. Okay, well, that's more than that. We're not going to have 10 people.
Yeah. Send you something on Discord. The Daredevil fight scene. I like this. I like this. I loved Daredevil just in general. Here, wait.
What do you think about Affleck's movie? You remember that one?
We don't talk about that.
I remember I saw it a few times on the plane, like back when it came out, because it was like free and stuff.
It's not that bad of a movie. It's pretty bad actually. Never mind.
That's how he met his wife, or his ex-wife.
Is it?
Yeah.
I wonder, can I be watching this? I have no idea if I can even be watching this. Watch them end my stream again.
Oh, don't play the sound, maybe.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna play the sound. Because last time they ended my stream.
Yep.
Because I don't even know why they ended my stream last time actually. What
No, it
was
was
it?
because we were watching the Batman trailer.
The
and it had
Batman
that
trailer,
song,
right? The Batman
the
trailer.
Nirvana, wherever the hell.
Yeah. But yeah, Daredevil show is amazing. My favorite episode was when Daredevil and Punisher are talking on the rooftop. Heard that he's going to be in Spider-Man 3. Computer, stop. I would love it if the Punisher was in Spider-Man 3.
They canceled all the Netflix stuff, right? When
Yeah.
Disney Plus got announced.
But I think they said that they were bringing it back, right? Or something.
I don't know if they said they were bringing it back or they're gonna like reboot that part, because I think there was like some friction between the actors and the producers. I don't know.
I wonder I wonder what the contract was between the Daredevil and the Netflix shows and what was the contract between the the Netflix shows and Marvel? Because like
I think that Netflix owned that part, like the rights to those shows. That's why they're not on Disney Plus. Or to like at least maybe those interpretations.
I mean, are they part of the cinematic universe?
I think like they are in the same way that the Spider-Man movies that Sony makes are.
Not Punisher. Daredevil is rumored to be in Spider-Man 3. Yeah, Daredevil in Spider-Man 3. Oh, that'd be sick. I mean, I really liked this guy's Matt Murdock. I think he did it great. He played a great blind dude. Like, he did a good job. When I saw him, I was like, damn. He, like, yeah. Good blind acting, you know? Like, yeah, he was on point.
Well, he could probably still see.
Charlie Cox, was that his name?
Yeah. Cox.
Wait, he just got a new role. Sorry, wait, what was this in response to? Hey, fellas, let's talk about Daredevil. Love that show. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on stuff. This is what I want zombie movies to be. Long takes, no quick cutting. Nah, you need the quick cuts. Because zombie movies are not fighting movies, right? They gotta show that, you know, that it's hectic most of the time. Although, again, you can watch, there are some really good, yeah. What's a good zombie movie with no cuts? I don't know. With no quick cuts.
I haven't seen, like, aside from Army of the Dead, a zombie movie since, like, I don't even know.
Did you see any of the other, like, Day of the Dead movies or whatever?
No, I already told you my first experience with Dawn of the Dead last stream.
Oh, okay. Word. Yeah, because, I mean, in the George Romero universe, at least, those zombies end up becoming sentient to an extent, and they, like, start being able to, like, use shit.
Yeah, they
Marvel
can
zombies,
do that
yeah.
in this movie too.
And Justice League zombies. That'd be sick. I would love it if they did a Blackest Night, but I don't think they'll do it. GB hates World War Z. I don't know about the book.
I forgot about World War Z.
I think apparently the book is really good. The movie though, is so bad. Like, it's almost embarrassingly bad. Like, it's bad, in my opinion. But I don't know. Do you remember it at all?
Yeah, that's the one with Brad Pitt, and it's just. I did like how they defeat the zombies. Like, you have to. They can sense if you're sick or not, and that's how they can tell each other apart. I did like that aspect.
I didn't. There was a game of it. Yeah, I know. It's apparently like a really good series. They just didn't do it well.
They were supposed to do a sequel with like David Fincher directing, but I guess that's not happening.
I'm pretty sure that's the only I'm pretty sure that that's one of the only zombie movies that's PG-13. I'm almost 100% sure that movie's PG-13.
Yeah, it is PG-13.
Like, how do you have a zombie movie that's PG-13? That makes no fucking sense to me. Night of the Living Dead 1990 is great. My first horror movie. Yeah, the original Night of the Living Dead was probably one of my first horror movies as well. I forgot when the original one though came out. The black and white one from back in the day with yeah. The end of that movie's fucked up as well. Cuz like the dude who ends up surviving, the only dude who ends up surviving, like the cops come at the end and they're like he's walking towards the cops and they just fucking shoot him. And they're like, because they thought that he was a zombie. And it's just like, oh. Yeah. Just like, yeah. That's like the old school one. Really old one. Did I? So, let me do that. But yeah, I would love a Blackest Night movie as well. I don't know if you've read or seen any or.
No, they're not going to allow that name.
Blackest Night?
In this environment, that name would not be allowed.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, well, I don't know. It's about the Black Green Lanterns, though. Or, I mean, it's about the Black Lantern ring Corps or whatever, you know?
Oh, they won't be black enough for today's audience. Or not even audience, just like angry weirdos on Twitter.
Yeah, I think for the most part, it's mostly like mostly kids that have problems with the stuff, and then like they spam about it on Twitter, and then like something happens. You know, actually, you know what's funny is that India hates Twitter so much that the government is actually thinking of completely banning the app.
You know, they already banned Chinese
100%.
Like TikTok.
Yeah, like they think that it's like extremely detrimental to like their society or whatever, which is crazy as well. But yeah, I mean, I think social media is needed in today's environment, but I don't know how you solve the problem of like people being like really soft. You know what I mean?
You just don't pay attention to these clowns.
Banning Twitter sounds like a good idea. I guess so. Kids are too soft. I think so too. Yeah, that part gets me confused. GB, the ending of the movie of Night of the Living Dead, or the wait, which part? It's yeah. I don't know. Twitter's weird. You know, you'll just be like, I just really want to see my movie made accurately, and people will meet like, I want to see my childhood heroes portrayed accurately on screen, and people are like, you're clearly racist. And it's just like, well, I mean, no. But I don't that was a terrible argument, but you know, all this
if you're not with us, you're against us.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not with us, you're against us, right? That's like the mentality of today's generation. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. It's super dangerous in my opinion. Yeah. You hit that on the nail. Like it's a super slippery slope. I think that the writer of the new Superman movie is a great example. And I'm just going to pull this up. What's his name? Ta-Nehisi Coates. Atlantic 2008.
You know what was interesting? Let me just say this real quick. I was I don't know if you remember, but when Resident Evil 5 was announced, when they showed the first gameplay trailer, it takes place in Africa, right? And so obviously, the African desert. So obviously, most of the people in the game are going to be black because that's their setting. But I remember this was like before social media and all this. And so like some people were complaining, oh, this is racist because, it's in Africa and you're this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I found an article by that guy who was making that argument from when RE5 came out. And I was just like, oh, this is too good because it's the same guy who's doing the Black Superman and who made the argument that Resident Evil 5 was racist. And like most people back then, most people like recognize, oh, this is bullshit, this is nonsense. But in today's world, it would probably be way blown up.
See, I'm just going to point out this article. I haven't sent this article to many people or shown many people this article. But, the article itself is, does Ta-Nehisi Coates hate white people? This is an article written by him. First off.
It's The Atlantic, right?
It's The Atlantic. I'll send it to you right quick.
Yeah, that's the same, the same one.
Did I send? Oh, okay, word. Yeah, so I'll just send it to you so that you have it up as well. I'm just saying, he straight up says, I moderately prefer people of darker hue compared to
this was 2008.
Lighter hue. Why is
this was quite a while ago.
Why is that type of stuff not talked about? This is like, is this article going to resurface and bite him in the ass?
Nah, dude.
I don't know. You're
too optimistic for that.
There is some borderline stuff that this man has posted online. That's all I'm saying. There's some seriously borderline stuff.
This is around the same time as that other article I just mentioned.
I don't know. All he talks about is racism.
Hold on, I can't see the chat.
That's literally all this guy talks about and all this guy posts about. Again, weird person to have cast for the writer. Literally all he ever talks about is race. He was literally awarded like shit based on some of his writings. But you can find like you can find a lot of like, you can find people on both sides, both conservatives and progressive people that have said that like his writing is like very, very borderline dangerous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I forgot who the other guy was who criticized his writing. That other activist dude. Fuck, what is his name?
Bought Resident Evil 2 today. Awesome. The new one or the remake? I love that one.
Why would you want to restore the Snyderverse, where the nightmare scene is a big part of the sequel of the third Justice League movie? I love the Snyder cut, but the nightmare sequence, Lois, pregnant Lois, for the most part in Justice League 2 and 3, nah, no one should be about that. What, her dying? I don't know. I think it's fine. I think like
I'm not opposed to her dying, but I was opposed to the initial idea of Batman being the father. Like I didn't like that's too far.
Yeah. I think that he probably would have changed some of that stuff. You know what I mean? Especially if he makes it again. I definitely think that he would change that. Maybe he wouldn't. I have no idea. That was weird. I think that I definitely would have liked the nightmare sequence though.
I want to see a whole movie based on that, like if we could.
Yeah, I would love to see a darker toned, like, again, they're kind of setting up to do like an Injustice movie. I mean, they're doing Injustice animated, right?
Mm-hmm. Cross my fingers for that.
And there's two paths we have right now. Alex, what's up, man, by the way? There's two paths that we have right now, though, right? We have Josh Whedon's universe and the Snyder. And although the Snyder Cut does have its flaws, it, I felt, was opening up a much larger universe than what they're trying to do with the Flash movie. So like with the Flash movie, for example, what they're trying to essentially establish is the multiverse, right? And them establishing the multiverse is a real good way of them just being like, oh, we can like quickly change a bunch of characters or quickly just like insert a whole bunch of bullshit stories and like one-off movies and see what works and what doesn't work, right?
Well, yeah, it's a way to reboot things without saying they're being rebooted.
Yeah. I think that like Snyder definitely had the right idea with like trying to do a Flashpoint movie, which would then establish that, you know, like there are multiple like timelines and whatnot. But the Flashpoint movie is establishing multiverse, right? And like I'm okay with multiverse, right? Like I'm totally fine with multiverse stuff. I think it's really early for them to be doing multiverse though. Personally, I don't know. And I think it's a lot of nostalgia bait too.
Well, I don't know. Like they clearly don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I mean, I expect the Flash movie to be really cheesy, really campy, really just like, yeah, I expect it to be really cheesy and really campy, you know? And that's
it's a little interesting because these movies that are being made recently, they're all coming from the directors of like Warner Bros. Like Conjuring movies or like the It movie, the horror movie directors. And they're all kind of lighthearted movies. So it's kind of interesting that the horror movie directors are making the lighthearted movies. Like the guy who did Shazam did the Annabelle movie. And the guy who's doing The Flash did the It movies. And Aquaman, James Wan, you know?
I didn't realize that. Huh. I guess they're kind of just like recycling some of their old directors is what they're doing, right?
Yeah, so that's Walter Hamada's strategy. Like he wants to bring in, like I told you this, they want to bring in like the Conjuring people.
So he's essentially just bringing in his friends, stuff. Right? Will we see a Green Lantern cut? I would love it if we saw a Green Lantern cut. Whedon's version became Earth 72 or whatever number. Word. But and what Earth is Aquaman is too wet. What Earth is Snyder's universe supposed to be? Did they establish?
Well, I don't know. It's not supposed to be the main. It's not supposed to be Earth Prime, apparently, or something. But who knows? You know, these things aren't consistent.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and see, what are they gonna end up trying to, like, again, I think that they're establishing a multiverse right now just to like see if they can get away with some of the stuff that they want to do. You know what I mean? And then worst case scenario, they'll just be like, oh, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Bam. Back to the Snyderverse. You know what I mean? At least that's what I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, we'll see. There's also, hopefully things change for the better with this Discovery deal.
Yeah, that's another thing that we were... Where's that link, actually? Did you send that to me on Discord last week?
With the slideshow thing?
Yeah, the slideshow thing. Oh, here it is. I'll just pop this up. So this is another thing that we were pointing out last week. Is that in the Disney Warner Media merger, right? They very
Discovery
and Warner Bros. Merger. They very specifically stuck the Snyderverse separately, right? So that's interesting. Yep. That's interesting for them to have just done in general. You know, why would they do that? Why would they separate DC from the Snyderverse? Why are these two things separated? You know? What Earth is one that's Snyderverse where Batman is not a killer and Doomsday isn't a cave troll. Do you not like that Batman kills? Because
I know he's complained about the cave troll thing for a while.
yeah, he doesn't. Yeah,
But the thing is that Doomsday was meant to evolve. That's why he like grows the spikes and things later on.
Yeah, he.
So like that's not his final version when you initially see him.
He kind of did look into it though. Do you think that maybe you're reading too much into it? I don't think so. Why would they put it separate?
Yeah, I mean, you know, these are official slides presented on the government website, so it's not like, you know, they're just
like this is
sloppy. They have to be diligent with this.
This is a .gov. This is like a .gov. So like they're very clearly trying to send, or they probably weren't sending a message to us. Sorry about that. They might not have been sending a message to us, but in whatever presentation they did with this slideshow, I'm pretty sure they, like, you know,
yeah,
you're not gonna put all your best assets and be like, oh yeah, the Snyder cut, the one that nobody cares about. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna
the cul-de-sac or whatever they're calling.
Yeah, you know, is that what they?
Like they could have put Godzilla versus Kong. They could have put Mortal Kombat or anything.
Yep. See, and they put like a Harry Potter, right? They didn't put like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets or Harry Potter and like the new franchise, whatever the new one is called, Beasts and whatever.
Fantastic Beasts, right?
Yeah, they don't have Fantastic Beasts, but they don't have like the Matrix 1, 2, or 3. They don't have Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings, but they have the Snyder cut there. Like the Snyder cut is a very specific thing, you know what I mean? It's not like the rest of the stuff here, in my opinion. Like even if you just like even like shows, right? Like shows, 90 Day Fiance, that's a show. You know, Gold Rush, but TLC is a channel. You know, this is a channel. Looney Tunes.
They put
is
the
like,
Sopranos. Isn't the Sopranos coming back, or like they're doing a special?
I think they're doing a prequel, if I'm not mistaken.
Or something like that.
Something. They're doing something. But yeah, also, this is compelling collection of personalities, franchises, and IPs, right? So, yeah. I mean, they're, you know, IP is independent property, right? So I mean, like,
yeah, intellectual property,
yeah, whatever, my bad. but like, yeah, you know, I mean, it's weird, and Amazon is, what did Amazon buy today? Amazon bought something
we
today.
didn't talk about this actually. They bought, at least they're trying to buy MGM.
And what does that include?
MGM Studios. It actually doesn't include much, at least not that I remember. I mean, they don't really have that many franchises. I know they have Bond.
Oh, James Bond. There you go.
And a few others, but I don't think they would pay $8 billion just for Bond.
Let's see. What else do they have? MGM properties. Sorry, let me just look this up real quick.
I think they made Rocky as well, but that's obviously kind of done. But they used to be big, like a long time ago.
Addams Family, The Hobbit. Wait, what?
No, they don't have The Hobbit.
Yeah, it's right here.
For MGM?
Yeah. Production companies MGM. It's right here.
That was probably a co-production or something, was it?
Nah, because it's New Line Media. Oh, I didn't even know that. Wait.
Yeah, New Line Media is owned by WB.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did WB not? not make those movies? Because if so, that explains so much. Zookeeper, my favorite movie. Tomb Raider.
All right, so
Tomb Raider,
the
that's
list I
interesting.
found, it says, geez, film series. Most of these I never heard of. The Broadway Melody, The Thin Man, Andy Hardy, Dr. Kildare, Macy's, Dr. Gillespie, James Bond, The Pink Panther, That's Entertainment, Rocky, Poltergeist, Legally Blonde, and Barber Shop.
I don't know if that's worth $8 billion.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. To me personally, if I was an executive there, unless one of them really likes James Bond, unless one of them really likes James Bond, that's a weird company to acquire. And Amazon is working on the Lord of the Rings series. I feel like the new Lord of the Rings series is gonna suck. Are you a big fan of Lord of the Rings? Well, if they put Harry Potter as an HP fan, I can expect more from the universe or from Lord of the Rings. I mean, I'm excited about the Lord of the Rings series. I should probably change this stream's title name, by the way. I meant to have it be like everything included, like movies and everything included, not just like
we still don't really have a name for this thing that we do.
Yeah, because I mean, Snyderverse is the main point, but we definitely deviate from that a little bit, or we'd like to talk about other stuff for sure. But yeah, we'll figure out a name for it.
GB's favorite movie is Zookeeper.
I'm totally joking, but I kind of have faith in the Lord of the Rings series, because it is taking place, or it is like it is an interesting time period within the universe itself. How do I do this? Oh, did I delete the other one? I think I deleted the other one.
Yeah, I'm looking at MGM's recent movies here. I'm not seeing anything that's like really impressive.
What was I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge James Bond person myself, personally, anyways.
Yeah, me neither.
I have high hopes for it, to be honest. Oh, yeah, what I was gonna say, the cool thing about that series is that it's gonna be prequels, right? And it's gonna take place on the did we talk about that last week? That it's gonna take place on the island in between what's that island called? Shit, I'm blanking. I never remember that island.
Corto Maltese.
Nah, it's like the island where the white tree is, right?
The White Island.
It's
the White Tree Island.
Numenor. There you go, Numenor. Yeah, it's gonna be on Numenor, and it's gonna be about like when Sauron is like kind of being a little sneaky, and he's like, I'm not a bad guy. And then by the end of it, he'll be like, oh wait, I am a bad guy. And then that's when like the Lord of the Rings, like the whole story of the Lord of the Rings essentially starts taking place. Like the rings and all that stuff. Well, he makes the rings, right? And then he's like, oh, they're actually bad. Haha, one ring to rule them all. So I think it'll be cool. It could be cool. I just hope it doesn't get the woke 2021 treatment that all adaptations seem to get nowadays. Yeah. For sure. I'm pretty sure that J.R.R. Tolkien would
it will, man.
Be seething in his grave if they do that to his work.
That stuff is unavoidable these days.
He would be rolling in his grave, being like, oh, because Lord of the Rings is one of those books that is heavily inspired by like the geography of Europe's landscape and like just like has a lot of like, even like Elvish language is all just like, it's a bunch of European languages kind of like amalgamated together in order to create like the Elvish, like, yeah. Yeah. I hope they don't fucking, I hope they don't. I hope they won't. The Token family refused. Basically, the rise and rule of Sauron and a making of the rings, etc. Word. I actually read an article, and the family is working close with the producers in what they can do and what they can't, and what they can change or add characters. That's good. See, like, that's the way it should be. Like, again, like, oh man. So I heard a rumor today. I don't know if I told you this, but I think I posted about it on the Discord. But apparently, John Boyega is the person that they're gonna cast for Superman, or that's like the rumor that's going around, is that it's John Boyega. Where the fuck is my music?
That would look so awkward. No.
You don't think so?
Oh, I'm not gonna see it regardless if it does actually get made. So, like,
see, and it's weird because I feel like that would be a little bit of an awkward casting, because, like, yeah. Because I wouldn't see John Boyega in that role if they were to do that, but I find it really awkward that that he's being eyed for Superman, but that they gave him, like, the toss-away character role in, like, the new Star Wars movies. I was so hoping that he was going to be a Jedi. I was so excited for him to be a Jedi, and then they just...
It's not going to be him because it's JJ's attached to it, and, you know, they did Star Wars together, so I don't think he wants to go through that crap again.
Well, I think they're friends, though, no? I don't think they're on bad terms. I don't know. I ain't watching that trash. Yeah, I mean, we gotta see, right? I mean, I'm not gonna watch it either, but I think that it's
gonna get canceled.
I think it's gonna get canceled. It's probably a meme.
Like, I haven't seen anyone legitimately excited for this.
Oh, I've seen people on Twitter that are excited for this, but then, like, again...
Oh, those are just assholes that have nothing better to do. Like, I'm talking about real people, like, who make YouTube videos and are fans of DC and stuff.
I'm gonna pull up some of the woke comments that I have in this video that I'm doing right quick. No, I need to show you some of these. I don't know if I showed you these comments yet. These were some comments that I found on Twitter, though, and one of them had a lot of likes, and I was just like, because I'm just gonna say, that
yes,
this is borderline to me. If they can find a way to make the most boring superhero in all of comics more interesting, that's a win. The people around Superman are interesting. He's not inherently interesting. That was her. Is not interesting. That was her comment in response to the Black Superman thing, to which I'm just gonna ask: is making Superman black does that define, like, a cool person? Is that gonna define his character? Straight up. Like, that's some weird messaging. That's some weird backwards type messaging, in my opinion. And
what
also,
do you expect? These are weird people.
We got this one right here, which only had one like. No more bland ass white boy Clark Kent and his stupid underwear or his dumb blonde cousin. This is the future. The era of Black Superman and Latina Supergirl is now.
This is just stupid though. Like these are just trolls, man.
I know, but like,
because like, how can you have like? It doesn't even make sense from a logical perspective because Kryptonians aren't humans. So like, how is there all these? How is there like the equivalent of this race on Krypton and people with this accent? And it makes no sense.
I'm just saying, that shit makes no sense to me at all. It's such backwards messaging, in my opinion. It's so backwards.
Yeah, Snorting Kittens is right here. Twitter is a cesspool of weirdos. Gotta remind myself that it is not representative of real life. Exactly.
Yeah, I guess so. But that shit had me like cringing so hard, especially that first one, because that first one had like 3K likes or something, and I was just like, who is liking this? Who is this lady? And then I went to her page, and she's like a Marvel fangirl, and I was just like, I mean, they don't do this in Marvel, you know? Like,
you want more bullshit rumors? I don't know if you heard about this one, but this one came out a few days ago. I don't know who posted it. It was actually some verified account. I think it was Up Rocks or something like that. But they were saying that Disney wants to buy DC.
And
I
would hate that.
You can't seriously believe this. Like that, there's no way. Like, I don't like what WB's doing, but they're not going to give their biggest properties to their biggest competitor.
Well,
and even if they did, the government's not going to allow that because then it'd be too much of a monopoly on comics.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, again, I think that I would hate it if Disney owned DC. Like, cuz then they're going to Disneyfy it. And
well,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it because it's not happening. But that was just like, I can't believe people were actually perpetuating this. It's like, no, that's not happening.
Word.
And even if they did, even if they all came together and they wanted it to happen, the government wouldn't let it happen.
A true Disney monopoly empire. Disgusting to think about. How are you, Hugs? How are your games going? Get
Welcome
ready
back
for the quips. I don't know, man. I don't know. See, the thing is that like, so like, to me personally, I have always thought that like, even since before Disney bought Marvel, I always thought that Marvel was like the more lighthearted comic books. You know what I mean? And like DC was like kind of like the more edgy kind of comics and like darker comics and stuff like that. And
you know, it's interesting because I think Snyder made a comment in an interview once about like, he thinks it was the opposite. He thinks that like, at least before they started making movies, like in the comics, that DC was the more light one and then Marvel was the more serious one. But
interesting.
yeah, I remember he said that.
Well, I mean,
don't know what he was referring to. He was probably thinking about like Civil War, and because Civil War is pretty brutal, right?
Yeah, I mean, he might have been thinking about like the old Spider-Man comics. I mean, there's a lot of older Spider-Man comics that are like a lot darker as well. Like, isn't like Ultimate Spider-Man dark or something? I mean, there's a lot. Well, that I don't know if is that pre-Disney though. I don't know.
This was like 2008 or something.
I mean, in a lot of the Spider-Man comics, it doesn't end well for Spider-Man. That's for sure. Like, so.
Like where he accidentally kills his girlfriend.
Well, yeah, he kills what's her face. He does kill her in one line. Yeah. In the Superior storyline, like Dr. Octavius and Spider-Man switch bodies, and Peter Parker dies in Dr. Octavius's body, and Dr. Octavius goes on to become the Superior Spider-Man, but then like he slowly starts getting back Peter's memories, and like they're slowly like becoming like the same person again.
Hmm.
And then in the Amazing Spider-Man, I'm pretty sure, isn't that I might be getting my universes mixed up because like there's just so many different Spider-Man, but like I'm pretty sure Amazing, or is it Ultimate? Is it Ultimate? I don't know. I get them mixed up, but he dies to the Green Goblin, right? And that's what, and like Miles watches Peter Parker die. Essentially, that's like why he becomes Spider-Man. It's because like he was able to, he could have stepped in, but he didn't, and like he was just watching from the sidelines, and he feels like so guilty about that he ends up becoming Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you'd see those elements in the movies.
no, I mean you see it a little bit in the multiverse one. Spider-Man does die, right? But was he training to become
Well,
Spider-Man?
live action ones.
Yeah, live action ones. I don't know why they're so. I don't get it. Why are they so willing to take chances in animated movies, but not the other ones? Like not. I don't know. One day I'll be in the podcast with you and Ludic. Yeah, dude. Hogs, if you wanna join sometime, for sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Both comic brands deviate and have really light and dark stories and moments. Yeah, for sure. Both Punisher. Yeah, sorry if I'm like touching this mic stand. I think I'm probably vibrating the mic a little bit. Sorry. But yeah, the Punisher is fucking brutal. Like, yeah, that's true. I mean, there's tons. There's tons. I mean, even Daredevil, as well. Like Man Without Fear is like super dark story, like run, right? So, I mean, it's not wrong. There are a ton of those. Imagine Spider-Verse as live action film. What's up, Alfred? I would love that. I think that the next movie is going to be their kind of Spider-Verse kind of thing, right? I love that animation style.
Some people
though.
think that, yeah.
Yeah, I think that it is going to be that, though, because they hired a bunch of actors back. They hired, like, the Dr. Octopus guy back, and some Toby rumors. But
and Jamie Foxx, they brought him back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay, so, it has to be a multiverse movie. There's no way. There's no way. But, yo, I love the Spider-Verse animation style is one of my favorite. Like, yeah, it's really dope because they make it look like stop motion by removing every third frame or some shit like that, every fourth frame, and it looks great. Like, it has like that jittery kind of movement to it. I loved it, man. That shit was so dope. And some of those shots too, because I do a little bit of 3D, right? Like the one shot where Miles is upside down falling. If you look at the behind the scenes how they did that shot, so cool how they played with perspective. Like that one shot is just like a ton of building. It's just like a flower essentially, and it's just like Miles falling into them. Great perspective though in that shot. Yeah, I love everything about that movie is dope. Like from the shots to like the ways that the scenes are constructed. Really cool film in general, and a lot of the post. Have you seen that movie? You've seen it, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, you should watch it. You should watch it. It's cool, dude. That's a great movie. If they could, man, if Marvel could capitalize on that style, or anyone, like that style is so unique and cool.
I'm still waiting for that Black Widow movie that was delayed for like a year, right?
That movie's been delayed for forever. I think the Black Widow movie is long overdue, honestly. I don't know why they haven't put that out yet. But
she actually looks good in this one. Like, I didn't like how she would look in the previous ones, but I'm digging this design.
What was wrong with her what was wrong with her designs in the other ones?
Oh, because her hair was always like, perfect. Looked like she just came out of the salon, and she's supposed to be like a secret agent, so it's a little too pristine for
Okay.
me.
Well,
Gotta be a
again,
little-
Marvel has that thing where like everything is really nice all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, even if you watch their scenes just back, even in Avengers 1, like when all the destruction's going on, ain't nobody getting hit by that debris.
Sure they are. They're just off camera.
No.
I was surprised. Speaking, you brought that up. I'm still kind of surprised and kind of bothered by how, like, much offense people took to Man of Steel's like third act with all the destruction and stuff.
Oh, dude.
It's like it's an alien invasion. Do you really expect it to be peaceful?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, I think people were just trying to shit on. People love to shit on Zack Snyder, and they just love, like, I don't know.
I don't know why.
It was during like the height of Marvel, so like people were just like looking to try to shit on DC. I feel like, but I don't know. Maybe the No Way Home title means Holland Spider-Man is the one in another Spider-Verse. Yeah, I mean, what would be cool is if they put him. Again, I don't know how much longer Marvel has with Spider-Man, or if it's like a definitive contract or what it is. But once he, like, I would love to see him go up against Venom. I don't know, like, maybe not that Venom, but maybe not that Venom, but I would still like to see a Venom, him go up against.
He already did in 2007.
What? Yeah, well, not that Venom either. But, I want like big brolic, like, I'm gonna fuck you up type Venom,
Okay, so who would you like as Venom? Like what, a Hulk Hogan?
I like someone that size, yeah. Someone big, like someone big. Like
Batista? No, he wants to be Bane.
I don't know who I would put. Who would I put as like
John Cena or something. Oh, speaking of, he got involved in some controversy. We'll talk about that later.
Did he?
Yeah.
Who would I put as Eddie Brock? I'm
what
just
about
like
Army Hammer? He's kind of a big guy.
I'm just like looking at his face, being like, who would I put in this role? I don't know.
I mean, Tom Hardy's kind of average. I was surprised they put him as Bane. He's only like 5'8" or something.
He looked good though in the role. I thought he looked good in the role. No.
No, I couldn't take it in the role.
Poggers, John Cena still follows me. Oh, word, right? I forgot. Yeah, you got him to follow.
John Cena follows Umalex. Actually, he follows lots of people.
I recommend it. Lude, watch it. Yeah, you should definitely watch that. You have to watch the Spider-Verse movie. There's no way you could not. Man, I love some of the post work that they did in that shit. Like, because like he'll like hit something, right, and it'll have like little like pow. You know what I mean? I love that shit. I thought that was super creative to do in 3D. Yeah, like you can't really.
I always liked Venom's costume.
Yeah, I mean, again, I would love to see like a legitimate. I'm gonna fucking fuck shit up Venom.
Yeah, I mean, the movie was supposed to be rated R, but they bailed out.
I don't know. I would love But what type of rated R was it going to be? Did you guys like the Venom movie? How did you guys think? What do you guys think about the Venom movie in general?
It was pretty forgettable. I didn't really like it that much.
No. I thought sooner or later he was going to unfollow. Yeah, I don't know why. You guys heard about Craven movie is coming soon. Dude, that's what I want. Ramon.
Oh, they announced the actor for it.
Oh wait, they're doing a Craven movie?
Yeah, they announced the actor today or yesterday.
Oh, what? That's dope. Okay. I don't hate it.
Oh yeah, that guy. He was in
just
Godzilla.
I would like it if they dyed his shit. Oh, he was what's his face? Maximoff, Quicksilver. Yeah. I don't hate that. This would have been that would have been crazy casting. I don't know if that would have been right for the role, but that would have been.
Who, Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves as Craven. Yeah, Petro.
Did you ever play Cyberpunk?
No, I didn't. I that's one game I still haven't played.
I think I asked you this. Yeah.
Jason Momoa would have been a good pick for Craven. That would have been dope.
Well, he can't. He's Aquaman, man.
Yeah, but he can be Craven the Hunter too. I guess he would have had to shave his beard. That would have been so cool.
Actually, you know who he should be if this ever happens? He should be, if they ever do like a God of War movie, he should be Kratos.
Oh, he would be a good Kratos too. That's true. He would be a good Kratos. Dude, I want this now. What?
I mean, he's got that look to him where he's like kind of ambiguous, so like he could be from multiple regions.
Yeah, he does have an ambiguous look. He just has a good face for badass, you know? Like he looks like he's perpetually angry. Are you guys bothered when actors take roles in both DC and Marvel? Does it mess up the flow? I don't care personally.
As long as they're not doing it at the same time, because otherwise, if it's at the same time, it does feel a little weird.
You think so? I'm not. I have
or
no predisposition
like
about
if they're like obviously Affleck's not going to play Batman and Daredevil at the same time because he did Daredevil in like 2003 or whenever it was.
Imagine if he came back to play Daredevil. That would be wacky. That would be a little wacky.
I mean, I guess Michael Keaton is kind of doing both now, right?
Only thing I don't like is that this guy... I'm not gonna lie. I don't like that this guy has blue eyes on Craven. Where's Craven from? I feel like Craven's like, just like, you know, black eyes, black hair, just like, you know, he's supposed to kind of look like that. Now thinking about this a little bit harder. I hope that they dye his hair though. I hope they dye his face.
There's also that Morbius movie, right? When is that coming out? That one got delayed. Everything got delayed because of you know what.
Oh, I forgot that was even a thing.
I know.
What the fuck? That trailer was released
next year.
So long ago.
January, it says.
Yeah, I mean, they shelved a whole bunch of movies just because...
Well, there's another guy who's doing Marvel and DC, Jared Leto.
Oh, true. True.
Well, I don't know if they're doing another Joker with him, but they did do the...
I agree,
the Snyder Cut stuff.
Yeah, Jason Momoa would definitely be a good pick for this. Cap is still Johnny Storm, lol. Yeah, that's true. He was not a bad Johnny Storm, I must say. I didn't hate what's his face as Johnny Storm. I hated the rest of everybody else in that movie, but he was a good Johnny Storm. What about Dave Bautista as Kratos? That might work.
I don't know. Like, after Army of the Dead, I don't feel like he's lead material.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was he lead in that?
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's not bad, but he's not like really charismatic or attention grabbing either.
Word. I don't know. I've just seen Momoa's acting before when he tries to be a piece of shit, and he's good at that. You know what I mean? Like he's like, if you guys have seen Game of Thrones, like he's a badass motherfucker in that show.
Oh, did you know, speaking of Game of Thrones, did you hear a few years ago how he was forced to apologize for something he said in like, I don't know, 2011 or 12?
Was he?
Yeah, because he was at Comic-Con. You know how they have the panels at Comic-Con, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he was on there for the Game of Thrones panel, and like he made a joke. Like it was so obviously a joke about how in his role he gets to rape the women or something like that. And people started laughing, and Emilia Clarke started laughing too. But then like, you know, someone dug that up like in 2019 or 18, and then no, I think it was before Justice League came out or Aquaman came out, and then like that got some attention, and then like he was kind of forced to apologize, like put something on Twitter, so like, oh, you know, it wasn't cool that blah 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 blah. And I think it just makes me so annoyed when like people are forced to apologize for something they said like 10 years ago. Like, okay,
well, not even
really?
that. I mean, it's also in context as well. I mean, it's in context of his character as well. You know?
Yeah.
So that's weird. That's a weird thing. This is a really cool poster. I would love this. How cool would this be? I'm just saying, this looks dope. What the fuck? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Spider-Man can be sad. Spider-Man can be sad. Look at the games. Oh, man. Did you play the PS5 game?
Yeah, the first one. Or the non-Morales one.
I haven't played the Morales one either yet, just because it was a glorified expansion pack, but I really do want to play it. I really do.
I may have told you this, but I don't really like Miles Morales.
I like him. I like him up to a certain point, and then I kind of start not liking him as much, but I like him up to a certain point. So.
Not to mention his parts in the game were kind of annoying because it's just like a stealth part, and it felt kind of like unnecessary.
I'm fed up with this BS. Wait, what BS?
What BS, Storm? And thank you for liking my Instagram story. He's fed up with your BS, GB.
Maybe. What are you fed up with, Mono? Confront me.
Is that your Batman voice?
Yeah.
Your Christian Bale voice?
Read previous. Oh, my bad. Wait, about the IG story? Oh, Jason Momoa's apology for a joke. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was the last thing I saw was a.
Oh yeah, that just popped up for us.
Word. Weird. I guess they got. Yeah, YouTube chat is weird. The YouTube live streams are kind of strange.
You know what's weird about YouTube comments is that like I've noticed sometimes my comments like get like, I don't know what you call it, but just like they're automatically deleted. It's not because like the channel owner deleted it. Like I'll post it and then like 1 or 2 minutes it'll disappear, and then I'll post the same thing and then it won't go.
That happens sometimes with me on Facebook. I feel like
that's weird. It's some weird, like, I guess security thing, or I don't know.
Yeah.
If they think you're spam.
Word. My previous comment didn't get sent. Word. Yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I was gonna say I like Miles up until a certain point in the comics. I really liked him in the movie. Yeah. I like him. I like him for the most part. I just think that I like him for the most part. I just think that I think that Marvel just needs to stop making him into Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Because they have this thing where they're like, he has to be exactly like Peter Parker.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I don't like him, because it's just like the same thing.
Yeah. Again, like I was saying, I liked him before, but then like once like there was too many similarities with Peter, I was just like, all right, well, you guys had it, and you guys kind of deviated from that. So that's why I really like the movie version of him. I definitely do like the Spider-Verse version of him, because they do differentiate him in more than one way.
At least there's that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Plus, and then one thing I didn't like about the games that the games did is that they made him, and especially when they updated like Peter's character model, they made them look like the same age. Like Miles is not supposed to be.
Model. I totally forgot about that.
What, the new Spider-Man model? Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad for Peter. Oh my god. I almost I have like a heart attack when I see that. That's another reason why I don't want to play the Miles game, is because I don't want to see that Peter. Like, he looks so bad. He looks so bad.
That's one of the weird instances in where the remaster looks worse than the original.
Yeah. I like Miles. Yeah, I like Miles as well. He is, again, that's another case of, I do like that he is he's half Dominican, so isn't he? Is Dominican?
Dominican.
I like that they do that they did that with his character. Again, I'm just gonna say this straight up. There's a severe lack of Latinos. I'm half Colombian in the comic book industry, and I'm just saying.
You're half Puerto Rican, right?
Half Colombian, half Italian, and I would love it if we could get a single fucking superhero movie, anything at all, please. Just Blue Beetle.
Well, they're doing that Blue Beetle shit.
Yeah.
Which kind of annoys me, because there's also this stupid trend of, if you're making a movie where it's like it has a black actor, then it has to have a black director.
Well, is that what they're doing? Is that what they're doing for Blue Beetle? Yeah,
it's some dude I've never even heard of. I don't even know where he's from. He's like from LA or something.
Well, again, I think well, if it's a Latin dude from LA, I'm okay. I don't know, because a lot of, especially Blue Beetle, like his movie does involve gang violence and like a certain lifestyle before he becomes Blue Beetle. So, yeah, I just hope that they get that right. I hope that they get that right on screen. I hope that they don't shy away from that. Same thing with Static Shock. I hope they do not shy away from the fact that Static was going through like, a gang thing when he gets his powers. Like, I really hope they don't shy away from those things. Because, like, I like those things about those characters. Like, that's what kind of makes, like, not every character has to come from a perfect background. So,
what bothers me, like I mentioned this, but what bothers me mostly is that they're doing all these minor kind of niche characters first, but they're not focusing on their core characters. Like Marvel did it right. They did all their main characters, like, Hulk, Iron Man, Thor, Captain. They all have their own movies, but like we've only had one Superman movie. And we don't even have a Green Lantern movie. We don't even have a real Flash movie. And Flash is not going to be the main star in his own movie.
No. See, and this is another reason why I want the Snyderverse to be restored.
Or Cyborg.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is another reason why I want the Snyderverse to be restored, is out of the fact that, like, within the context of the Snyderverse, all these stories fit in a lot better. So, like, Blue Beetle's story, if they don't connect it to the Snyderverse, I don't know. Like, I guess it's just going to be like they're just going to introduce the character, or they're just going to introduce.
Just be like in one standalone thing or something.
Yeah, but if they wanted to introduce it to the Snyderverse, they could have done that, because there was the, or again, I like the fucking spider in that movie. I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a scarab. And the Parademon's design is so similar to the Reach or whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called in the comics, but like they're so similar to that. And the and Blue Beetle's design is just like, yeah, it's so similar. It would have fit in perfectly. They could have done it so. You got Zorro GV, JK.
Yeah. He mentioned this last time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got Zorro. I don't know if I count that as a superhero. Yeah, I don't know if I count that as a superhero. Weren't they going to reboot Zorro?
Probably. They're going to reboot everything. Like, Harry Potter will get rebooted in 10 years.
No. I don't know. Again, I think within the context... Again, I don't... Oh, man. I can see where DC's going, and I just don't like it. Because it's like they're going towards campiness, you know what I mean?
Well, pray with this Discovery deal that like new people are brought in and that they restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
I hope this new CEO, I hope like he means what he says.
I hope so too, because if they end up not I don't know. If they end up going with like this whole campy route of like what the Flash movie's gonna be, and just like, I don't know. It's just the way those movies look. Like, I hate
when I saw the Flash logo, it looked like the CW logo.
It did.
That's what I thought it was from a moment. We'll see.
I heard Michael B. Jordan is going to direct or produce the Static Shock movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he was attached to that movie, which is good, because Michael B. Jordan is actually a cool guy. I actually fuck with Michael B. Jordan pretty hard. Just because, yeah. I mean, if you've ever seen his statement in response to the Superman rumors, he was like, nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that movie. So, like, straight up, he was just like, you know, I'm a fan of this shit. I love this shit. And I wouldn't ever portray a character inaccurately. And so, to me, that's his softball way of saying, especially because, you know, the product of like the way the question was answered, and like he was on TV live, like I seriously think that was his like very, very soft way of saying no thank you. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm excited.
Like I said, if that Superman movie doesn't get canceled, it's gonna flop big time. I'm just saying right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna go see it. I'm not gonna pay to see it, so.
And then we're gonna be the ones saying like, "Hey, we told you so. Nobody wanted this."
Yeah. But we're gonna have to catch. Yeah, you know, we got to catch the heat or not even catch the heat. There's nobody that is throwing the heat. You know. It's weird. There's like a fake fan base that's supporting it. I don't really know who. Yeah, again, I have seen so many YouTubers of every single color under the sun that are just like, fuck that movie, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows? But we'll see.
At least if you want to do a weird experimental Superman movie, you already have Red Sun. So, like, why not just do that?
That's true. I mean, again, they could have just done Flashpoint, and you could have had weird experimental Superman in that. Because he lands in Russia in that one, and he's like a test subject, and he can't even speak English. And
you do those things after you've already like made the proper story for Henry Cavill, because he's only, like I said, I'll say it again, he's only had one movie.
Yeah, that's such a weird thought. That is such a weird thought that they only gave him one single movie.
Oh, speaking of, I did find this. I think this came out today. Let me send it to you.
Ant-Man has more movies than Superman has.
Oh man, that's depressing. Don't get me started. Yeah, so apparently Christopher Nolan was like pretty big influence on Man of Steel, and like they wanted to this was posted today in the Hollywood Reporter. They wanted to basically make the Dark Knight version of Superman.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what they did, right? I mean, it's essentially a Batman Begins of Superman.
Yeah,
You know?
and then they just rushed into Batman, Superman, and then this and this happened, and the Justice League debacle.
You see him as Cyborg or Deadshot. Who? Michael B. Jordan. Deadshot's another one of those characters that they kind of been flipping around as well lately. But
You see what I posted?
I want to see Ray Fisher again. Where Discord? Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my Discord sounds are not on. Or something.
Yeah, I thought Ray Fisher had the robotic feel
I thought Ray Fisher was
to Cyborg.
I thought Ray Fisher was probably the best, like the most on point thing they could have done. I thought it was really good, really well cast in general.
I will say that it's not looking good for him in regards to like all that controversy going on.
Yeah, no, it's not. I think
he might have overplayed his hand, to be honest.
I mean,
like I have no problem believing that Joss Whedon was an asshole to people.
Yeah.
But he's not there anymore, so thank goodness.
Yeah, but like what? Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to do for Ray Fisher either. I mean, I still follow him on Twitter too. It's a situation that makes me really depressed, actually. Just because it's like, I mean, I'll be straight up right now. Like, society's like all about like, BLM and all this other type of stuff. But then here comes this guy who's like, accusing like corporations, like giant corporations, of like these problems, and they kind of just like snuffed him out of existence. And now we're at like the spot where like, half of like people out there don't even fucking know who he is right now. You know what I mean? And it's like probably the best case of like, just a black dude who tried to do something right and then like caught that like backhand of like, higher ups.
I think maybe the problem resides in that maybe he's like too vocal about it, because apparently Gal Gadot and I think Jeremy Irons had problems with Joss Whedon as well, but like they dealt with it more quietly. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I really enjoyed Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger and was disappointed when he died in Black Panther. Yeah. Dude, I like Michael B. Jordan. I think he's a really good actor. I just like him in general. There's something about him that I like, Maybe it's just
similar as Vegeta.
Yeah. What do you mean? Oh, I agree. Alfred, but told. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Oh, they're speaking of Vegeta, they're making a new Dragon Ball Super movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think yeah. I want them just to make the shit
100% off the table.
The
Snyder,
next
of course,
one.
relaunched DC's film universe with Man
Sorry,
of Steel in
I'm just gonna play this real
2013,
quick.
which starred Henry Cavill as Superman and also counted filmmaker Christopher Nolan as among its producers and writers. Nolan was known for being protective of his Dark Knight trilogy, wanting it to stand apart from any spin-offs or larger plans at DC. Yet, as Snyder recalls it, in the early days of developing the property after he was hired in 2010, it wasn't totally out of the question for Man of Steel to take place in the same universe. While speaking to MTV's Josh Horowitz on Wednesday's
That would have been
episode of the
kind of
Happy,
cool.
Sad, Confused podcast, the filmmaker noted it was not 100% off the table. We did talk about it a little bit. However, Nolan's 2012 conclusion to his Batman trilogy, The Dark Knight Rises, ended with John Blake, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, taking over as Batman for Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne, which Snyder said could have
That
been
was
bad
one thing I didn't
formatting.
like.
Maybe that's why we didn't do it. It would have been Joseph, which could have been cool. Ultimately, the idea
Which
never
was
came to fruition, as
Joseph
Snyder didn't mind.
Robin being like named Robin, like his legal name was Robin,
he's
and
not
like
really, like he's kind of Robin, but not really.
Yeah, like it was like this weird.
Sequel film Batman vs Superman, where the filmmaker revealed
Maybe
that he actually spoke
here,
to
one sec.
another actor
Let me just
a lot
finish
about playing
listening to
Batman
this.
when it was unclear Ben Affleck would join. Belgian actor and filmmaker Matthias Schoenaerts. Snyder noted, he never got in the suit, but I did do a bunch of mock-ups of him because Ben was on the fence, and I don't blame him. Everyone should be on the a bunch
That'd be a good Bruce Wayne.
of mock-ups of him because Ben was on the fence, and I don't blame him. Everyone should be on the fence when you're asked, do you want to play Batman? For more on Zack Snyder's conversation on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, head to the article on THR.
All right, so yeah, going back to this statement about whatever this dude's name is. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that aspect of it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, although some of these filmmakers, I think their works are brilliant at times. I will say this now, based on ghetto cheer. Thank you for the follow or the sub. Yeah. I forgot
there are
that
no
my alerts
follows
were
on
there.
YouTube.
Yeah, I forgot that I had alerts active. There. Some of these guys have a really hard time making endings. Is it just me? Even with Zack Snyder, he was like the ending was just a little weird. You know what I mean?
Ending for what?
The Justice League, like part 3.
Well, I like to aside from the Batman Lois thing, I actually liked it. I like the Lord of the Rings aspect of like, you know, the
Restore
I
the
guess
Snyderverse.
the nations coming together and all that stuff. But who knows
doing
if
my
it'll
hashtag.
be like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if he does restore the Snyderverse, it'll end up, that ending will definitely change. Yeah. Again, I have a strange feeling that they're just gonna try to do some Crisis on Infinite Earths thing, you know? I just call it a hunch. It would just seem like the most logical thing for them to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I have a hunch that the new Batman movie is kind of like, I don't want to say it's gonna flop, but I feel like it's gonna be
I feel like it's gonna be half-baked.
I don't think it's gonna be like, I don't think it's gonna do super well as they think it will.
Yeah, I think
I do have a feeling the Flash movie is gonna flop. Like, I feel like that'll be a mess, no question.
I feel like, here, let me read this real quick, and then I'll get back to that, because that's like a whole thing. The reason he ended it with all that was he was trying to give the fandom everything, because he probably knew he wasn't going to be able to do any more films. Nolan? Yeah. Or you mean Zack Snyder's? Or Nolan's?
I think he's talking about Snyder.
Word. I mean, again, yeah. So I think that they're going to end up establishing multiverse, right? Again, I have no idea where the Black Adam movie takes place. They already said that the future of the DC of the Snyderverse will be revealed though in the Black Adam movie. How and in what way, I don't know. Right? Like,
it's interesting. Oh, I should have mentioned this. It's interesting. Apparently, Walter Hamada is not a producer on the Black Adam movie. For
that's
whatever
interesting.
reason.
Huh. Maybe because they're trying to keep it separate. Or is that
So who
part
knows?
is that part of the same universe? I don't know.
Because, you know, he's supposed to be the one that's overseeing everything.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. See, now the thing with the Flash movie, again, it's going to be a lot of nostalgia bait. A lot of nostalgia bait for anybody who likes Keaton's Batman. And again, I will say it straight up. I'm not a Keaton Batman fan. Never have been. I like the theme for it, and I like the darkness of it sometimes. But Keaton as Batman, fucking hate him. His gadgets and shit like that, fucking hate them. The Joker in that movie, hate it. You know, I do not like what's his name's Joker.
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson's Joker. I was never a fan of that, but I do like Tim Burton, just in general, right? I think it's a unique style. I just don't see where they're going with it, though. Man, it's so weird.
I'll disagree with your initial statements, but it's a little hard for me to assess since, I watched those movies a bit in the 90s. I think I saw the first one a few times, and I saw Batman Returns once because it was kind of too violent. I wasn't really allowed to watch, but I think they worked for the time. But I am not for like bringing him back. That I feel kind of weird because he's like 70. He's going to be 70 this year.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to do some weird de-aging thing or use a lot of stunt doubles.
I feel you. Keaton's Batman, yeah, so again, wasn't bad for the times, but hasn't aged well. Yeah, again, just like, yeah, definitely like, I don't know, like if you watch some of those scenes back now, like, the fighting's bad, like, sometimes, like, he'll use a gadget and it's like super campy. He'll just like fly, like there's that one scene where he just goes right over Joker and like his gang, and they're just like standing there doing nothing. They're just like looking in awe at like, oh shit,
80s,
he's got a grapple hook. Damn, man. Like, I don't want to see a Flash movie with that. Not yeah, especially not fucking Josh Whedon's Flash. Like, god damn, man.
They're changing his costume too. Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, it's supposed to be more like, I guess, elastic looking.
Oh. Man, they really don't like although I'm gonna say this Batman full game. Did you send me this, the Batman game, or was that?
No.
So this was a fan-made game that someone was making. This shit actually looks pretty dope, just like in terms of like how accurate it looks. Like, and this is a fan-made game.
Huh.
It got canned though. It got canned real hard. But still kind of cool that somebody was putting this together. Looks pretty good.
No, someone showed you the Gotham by Gaslight thing that got canceled.
This one did too, though. This is like a fan-made game, and it got completely canceled. Like I'm pretty sure they got sued or some
this
shit.
Movie now?
Really?
Yeah, it's called Batman '89, and like the next version's supposed to have Two-Face.
I love Batman '89. That's how I became a Batman fan. Ah, word. See, I became a Batman fan because of the animated shows. Because I grew up, so I was born in 1990, right? So Keaton's Batman had come out 1 year before I was born, right? And So I was like too young when I was like 4, 5, 6, 7. But I did watch the animated show. So like Batman animated show, the Superman animated show on WB, the Spider-Man show. Those were like all my shit when I was like 5, 6, 7. You know what I mean?
What about like Joel Schumacher's Batman?
No.
Like Batman and Robin and stuff?
No. I was super into the animated stuff. Again, like, that's why I love Static Shock. I love like Jon Stewart. Like, I loved the Justice League show like growing up.
Oh, come on, you had to have been like enthusiastic about like Batman and Robin if you were a kid during then, because I know I was.
Wow, I've never seen that before. Tim Burton is a great filmmaker. I agree with that. Tim Burton is incredible. He has like a very unique style, and like he's like great at like expressing it. I love a lot of Tim Burton's work, just in general. This one I do not. Maybe it's out of spite. Maybe it's out of like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but yeah, there's just one scene I wish I could pull up.
Which scene are you looking for?
Where he uses his damn grapple hook. That damn grapple hook scene.
Like when they're at the dinner?
I forgot. But it's... I don't know. You know, can you guys see this Batman working in today, in like, in the Flash movie? I don't know. No,
of course not. It's just weird. I'll be surprised if it doesn't turn out to be, you know, just a bunch of winking at the audience, or be like, hey, you remember this, or, you know, hey, remember this song, or something like that. They don't even have a bad guy for this movie, at least not yet.
Oh, for the Flash movie?
Yeah.
Great movements there. Oh, I'm not a fan, man. I'm just not a fan of this Batman. Oh shit! Push him away. Damn, son. Kick right to the face. I don't know, man. Cheesy. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe
nah, I mean, come on. Compared to the 60s, you gotta realize the only thing before this was the 60s Batman.
That's
like
true.
Adam West and stuff.
That's true. I know. I'm shitting on it a little bit too much. I'm not. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I just don't. I don't have a love for this film. I have a love for the costume though, or this costume, the one in this picture. Like, I like the yellow logo. Like, the yellow logo is not something that I dislike. However, wait, where is that? I think it'll be in Tim Burton's world. Oh, it's 100% in Tim Burton's world. They're recreating entire sets from it. Like, they're recreating.
How are they gonna have Colombian Supergirl though?
So I think that Colombian. I think that Colombian Supergirl is actually supposed to be, and I'm Colombian, right? I think that Colombian Supergirl is just going to be a one-off thing. I think that she's just like the Supergirl or the Superman, I'm guessing, from that world, right? Instead of like Clark living some, is it even going to be the same Supergirl though? I don't even know. I have no idea. Again, I'm not a fan of her casting at all. Like, in any way, shape, or form, I'm not a fan of her casting.
I never even heard of this woman before. Like, she did like one TV show and that was it.
Yeah. See, the thing with me is we haven't even seen like an accurately made Supergirl yet. You know what I mean? Like, there's not like a really cool Supergirl. Like, you played Injustice. She's kind of cool in that game. Like, I like her in the games, and I like her in some of the the movies. I know you didn't like her in one of the movies, or you don't like Supergirl at all, right?
No, I'm more of a, like I said, I'm more of like, I really like the idea that Kal-El is the last of his people.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. But yeah, I don't know. Lude, the villain in the Flash could be the Reverse Flash. I mean, maybe. Any thoughts? What do you guys think? I would fucking love that. I don't think it's gonna happen though. I mean,
it's possible, but they haven't announced anyone that's playing that.
That'd be cool though. Ben Affleck is my favorite Batman, and he doesn't even have his own movie.
Yeah,
we were just talking about that earlier.
That'd be so awesome, that Deathstroke movie they were supposed to do.
It would be so cool. It would have been so cool if, like,
I can't believe that got canned. Ugh.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I just think that they're trying to move away from the Snyderverse as much as they can. And I guess just because, like, yeah. I mean, all the actors they kept are willing to make campy films, right? So Gal Gadot had no problem.
Oh, why didn't you see, you brought up Gal Gadot, why didn't you see Wonder Woman 84?
I mean, I don't think I have to after seeing the
mall scene.
That mall scene was fucking. Again, I will say it again. I don't know why that mall scene reminds me of Home Alone. That mall scene reminded me so much of Home Alone. I was just like, nah, I'm good. I'm all right.
No, the director Patty Jenkins is a big fan of, like, the Richard Donner Superman of the 70s. So she takes a lot of inspiration from that.
She should probably get inspired to find herself in a casket, because I think that her generation is over. You know what I mean? The TV show Supergirl, well, she's not a lead character though. She's more of a side character. Yeah, that's true. She works best that way, but on her own, there's not a whole lot there. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of the CW stuff. I fucking love the CW stuff. Read Batman / Superman Apocalypse graphic novel. Supergirl there is awesome. Or the animated movie. I liked her in the animated movie too, dude. He didn't. He did not.
I just don't like I said, I just don't like the concept.
Yeah.
Of a super. Like, I don't feel like Superman should have a sidekick or like any relatives or at least living relatives.
Yeah, I mean, you were like super opposed to like all things from Krypton, essentially. Like
it should just be, if you're gonna have anything from Krypton, it should be just him and Zod.
Yeah,
that's why I really love Man of Steel. Like, I really love that aspect of like the old world versus the new.
Yeah, and that's like part of why he has such a difficult time killing Zod, right? Is like the fact that it's like one of the last of his people, you know? Like, It's not like it was like an easy choice for him to do, you know what I mean? Brainiac, though, man, dude, it would be so cool. Man, what we could have gotten, or what we will get, should I say? What we will get. This fight ain't over, you know? We're gonna get that Brainiac movie. I want to fucking see that. That'd be so cool. Sorry, I need a little tobacco.
Tobacco? I didn't know you smoked cigs. Or hookah. Or whatever. People used to be obsessed with hookah in high school.
So I smoked yeah. I guess this is like a personal fact about me. I've smoked cigarettes since I was 15 and stopped for 2 years, vaped for 2 years, and then I like to smoke too much.
Been addicted since?
Well, I like smoking pot a lot, and so I like mixing the two a lot. That's personal personal detail about me, but you know, not a definitive about my character. You know what I mean? Do not judge me if you guys are against that type of stuff. Or, yeah. But yeah, Brainiac must exist. He has a whole mini world of Kryptonians. Would have been great. I stopped smoking 11 years ago. Man, dude, it's a hard habit to quit. I've tried, and I just like start getting pissed over like the smallest things, you know, or like I get agitated.
You ever try
really
those
easily.
patches?
I have tried patches. Nicotine patches. The thing about nicotine patches is that they have so much more nicotine in them than I even intake myself. I don't really smoke as much as I used to, so I used to smoke like a pack a day. I'm down to like,
Holy shit, a pack a day.
yeah, I'm down to like a pack a 2 months, you know, like I really don't smoke that much. I'm 5 weeks clean. How about the gum? I tried the gum too. It's the fixation. There's like something about like actual smoke or something. I don't know.
You have a drinking problem?
No, I hate drinking. I anything that alters your mind too much, I think is a bad thing. So
Hey, at least
Yeah.
it doesn't smell, or at least not as much.
yeah, but I don't know. Nah, I'm not the thing about drinking, you can kill yourself off drinking too much. You can't kill yourself off smoking too much. That shit's that.
Oh yeah, you can with cigarettes.
Cigarettes you can, yeah. Weed though, you know, that's a different story. Anyways, let's get on. Let's move on. back to the real topics, you know. Enough about me. More about Superman. You know what I'm saying?
Superman has a good comment here, actually.
I heard Snyder wants to do a faithful live-action adaptation of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns. Is that true? Oh man, that would be so cool. He kind of already did a little bit of it.
I have seen that before, but like, if it's gonna happen, probably not. But that would be awesome.
Dude, how cool would it be if like in like 10 or 20 years he does it and we get like
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, because Affleck would be like 55. He'd like be the age he's
Like-
supposed to be.
yeah, like an old Ben Affleck and an old Henry Cavill. I would fucking love that. That would be so cool. And he could use the same fucking suit too from the other movie. The only thing though is that they have some shots from Batman versus Superman that line up with the comics. So that's that would be my only gripe, is that like he would kind of have to reshoot some very similar scenes. But I mean, yeah, you can see just like you can see
No, I
Frank.
remember he said that he would, like, if he could, he would change nothing. He would do like a 1-to-1 adaptation, except the only thing he would change is the underwear. Like, he wouldn't have Batman wear underwear.
You mean like Batman? You mean when he's in like his cave, or like when he's like just like in his regular
like
suit?
in the suit.
Oh,
like-
okay. I thought you were talking about like in the scene where like he's like
No.
he shaves his mustache and he's walking downstairs and he's in his boxers or some shit. Just be butt naked.
Well, he already was naked in the shower scene. Batman Superman. Remember that?
I don't.
Yeah, there was like a shot of him in the shower and you see his ass for like 2 seconds.
I wouldn't mind, I'm sure. It's harder to quit drinking sodas rather than quit smoking for me, really. That's
I
interesting.
can't even drink sodas anymore. Like, I've never been a huge soda guy,
Alfred,
like, but
I went over that earlier, actually. It's right here.
yeah, the Sandman thing. Yeah.
I'm just going to repeat this again for anybody who wasn't here earlier. Or I will just show this again. I am a very big fan of this comic. I'm a very, very, very large fan of this comic.
Hold on, what aren't you a big?
What
That's the question.
What superheroes am I not a big fan of, or what properties am I not a big fan of?
Well, either one.
Properties I can like in terms of movies, I can name a whole bunch of popular movies I wasn't a fan of. I was not a fan of the that shit with the girl with the bow. What was that? Catching Fire.
The Hunger Games.
Hunger Games. I fucking hated those movies. Hated. Again, might catch a little bit of heat for this. I'm not like the biggest Harry Potter fan. I'm not.
You said you weren't into Bond either.
I'm not into James Bond. I'm not into. Yeah, just like
Attack
stuff.
on Titan.
I liked Attack on Titan season 1. The manga started getting really whack though.
About One Piece.
Animation's really cool. Animation in One Piece is fucking dope as hell. I like that animation. The animation for that is cool as fuck. But I'm a very big fan of this comic, and like this is like the comic for me. This is like a comic that changed my life. You know,
like the holy grail of comics.
This is like the holy grail of comics for sure. And I'm confused about a little bit of the casting. I ain't gonna lie. I would have really liked to have seen this. You know. I'm a very big fan of this work. Some of this casting definitely makes me scratch my head. So, what about Star Wars, GB? Don't want to get me on Star Wars. I'll let you answer that.
So, well, yeah, actually, that's a whole another bag of worms.
That's a bag of worms for me, yeah.
No, because I mentioned One Piece, and I just remembered, this was announced, I think, 2 years ago or something. They're making a One Piece live action for Netflix.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
What did I do with my border thing here? What did I do with my screen here?
But we haven't heard anything since.
I wouldn't want a One Piece live action. That sounds stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I was totally against it as well, because it's like it's gonna look so weird, like with all the exaggerated features and.
Now I'll talk about Star Wars right quick though in a second. But go on. I want you to finish your statement.
No, I mean it would look like One Piece would just look so awkward and cheesy and like something you see on the Sci-Fi Channel, because you'd have like extendable feet and people with giant mustaches and hats and all that crap.
Yeah, I mean it would be a weird show. I don't think that's one of those shows. Again, I love One Piece because I love One Piece specifically for what it is, right? It is supposed to be like a mockery of the superhero genre and like just like a totally over the top, like overblown character. Like even just like the initial drawings were just like really shittily drawn. Like the whole thing was a joke to begin with. And then what they did was they took it and they were like, what if we gave this show like a lot of money? Or like, what if we gave this guy like a lot of funding and like we made this into a real character? And that's why like you get like this animation that is like fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like that's why you get like some of those fights that are just like crazily well drawn. Like I love that. That like the whole concept of what One Piece originally was is very fascinating to me. But yeah, I digress. Star Wars. Love Star Wars. Have a huge Star Wars fan. Very big fan of the old games. I could bring out my old games, but I haven't shown them here. I think I've shown them on Twitch. Yeah, I am a very big fan of the old stuff. I grew up playing. My first MMO was Star Wars Galaxies.
Wow!
I was a Dark Jedi on there. I remember when Episode 3 came out and they released the expansion pack for Mustafar. I fucking loved that. I owned my own party ship and everything. Yeah, huge Star Wars fan. was really hoping in the new series that, again, in my perfect world, 7, 8, and 9 would have been about Darth Plagueis, and it would have been about, like, Rey didn't even have to be anybody. John Boyega should have been a fucking Jedi. I think that John Boyega would have been a fucking awesome new, and, like, I'll just say it straight up. Like, I'm not a fan of this casting here, but John Boyega is, like, a new black fucking Jedi. I would have loved that. That's what I wanted him to be, and he wasn't that. And that, like, for some reason, they just, like, threw away his character. They, like, totally threw away his character. I thought that he was going to be like Mace Windu of, like, the new series and just, like, be, like, front and center. But they didn't do it. And
no, he's a janitor, right?
I don't know what he is. Like, I don't know.
That's what he was supposed to be. Like, he said he was a janitor for the stormtroopers or something.
Dude, they threw away his character. They fucking just threw away his character. And they made a mock of him in 2. And honestly, I thought that the last movie, episode 9, I thought episode 9 would have worked as a trilogy. I thought that as a single movie, it was a rushed, hot mess, but I could see some ideas that were inspired by the original trilogy or by the original books, like Palpatine being a clone, or like Palpatine trying to like do Jedi cloning and all this type of stuff. I really like that they're retracting a lot of the stuff as well. So like I really like that in Mandalorian they're starting to go back to like the whole cloning thing. Really big fan of the Clone Wars. Love Ahsoka Tano. I'm okay with Rebels as well. I think Ezra Bridger is actually kind of a cool character. And I love that Kanan Jarrus is like you could see that Kanan Jarrus was inspired by Kyle Katarn. Just in like his design, like his clothing, as well as the other Jedi from Jedi Out and The Force Unleashed. Yeah, I think that Disney fucking learned their lesson with Star Wars. I'm praying, and I'm praying that the KOTOR remake is great. Please give me another fucking Jedi Academy game. I would love that. I'm just saying. I know you like Jedi Academy too.
What'd you think of Force? No, what the hell is it called? Jedi Fallen Order.
I actually really liked it. I liked Fallen Order. I liked Fallen Order.
Yeah, it was a step in the right direction.
It was totally a step in the right direction. 100%. Netflix botched the whole Avatar: The Last Airbender series the last time I heard. Yep. It was supposed to have happened. You know, man, y'all are bringing up all my favorite shit, man.
Well, let's not get in too deep because I got to get going soon.
I know. Avatar, though, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Avatar here. You know what I'm saying? Big fan of Avatar. So, they better not... man, last time I heard they botched that as well. They're botching that as well. For a second, I thought you hated Star Wars, but never mind. No, definitely not. I hate a lot of what Kathleen Kennedy decided to do for a lot of the Star Wars universe, and I hate some of her statements that she's made about Star Wars in general. That Force statement really pissed me off back in the day. That the Force was female. I was just like, get your shit out of my fucking shit. Get your shitty politics out of my fucking Star Wars, please. Get the shit far away from my Star Wars. Sign me up for that movie. A Jedi prodigy that's a nobody, a stormtrooper. Yeah, that dude. That's what I thought it was. I thought, like, when I first saw the trailer for Star Wars, I thought it was going to be John Boyega, a black fucking Jedi who was a stormtrooper who was Force sensitive. That was like the coolest fucking storyline to me. I was like,
dude, it was supposed to be something like that, but then they did a bait and switch and like, oh, you thought, it was going to be him, but no, Rey's the Jedi.
it was a bait and it kind of was a bait and switch. And dude, like, I hated that. I was just like, what a missed opportunity. And then they just like kept playing with the idea in 8 and 9, and then they were like, haha, we did it for 3 movies. He's might be force sensitive, but you'll never know. And it's just like, go fuck yourselves. Like, seriously. Ugh. I hated the hated the ending. Wait, of what? Did you ever watch the movie Avatar: The Last Airbender? Oh, what? How much of a time limit are you on? Sorry, I don't want to open up too many worms.
I'll stay around 10 more minutes.
Okay, all right. Avatar got me hooked on watching anime, dude. Hogs. Avatar is one of the greatest animes of all time. I cannot express how great that fucking.
Wait, does it count as anime because it's not Japanese?
I count it as anime. If not anime, it's anime inspired. Nah, the bait and switch was Rey being Palpatine. Ugh. Dude, that, I feel like that was like a last thrown in attempt to try to like kind of correct things, because like there was no explanation to who, like, why Rey was so powerful. And like the whole idea was that like, so the whole idea is that like the less Jedi you have, the less force sensitive there are, the more powerful that anybody who's like force sensitive is, right? So like when you don't have like a lot of Jedis in this current universe, right? It used to be Metachlorian count, now it's not. In the current universe right now, like just based on like what they said, technically Rey would be really powerful. The only thing though is that she knew all these force abilities fucking out of nowhere. She like knew how to do Jedi mind trick, like her first fucking day, you know, on the job. She was like, yeah, she just like knew too much. She knew how to, like, she beat Ben Solo. Ben Solo was fucking training as a Jedi.
Mary Sue.
Yeah, she was a Mary Sue. Like she beat him. Like, I would have loved it if Rey had gotten fucked up in one of the movies, like lost a leg or an arm or something like that. I probably would have liked her character more, but I don't, because she didn't do anything. And essentially she physically did exactly what she was supposed to do. She took the lightsabers of Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker at the end, fucking threw them in a hole, covered them with sand. You know, Anakin fucking hates sand, but you know, just fucking threw that all on top of it. Did fucking leave him in the sand where he belongs. And then on top of that, they have the audacity to have her like, who are you? Rey Skywalker. And you fucking stole his name? Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. Like, that shit was so stupid.
Not just you, that made so many people upset.
Dude, I can't even. Oh, thank you.
Like, they were saying like it should be the rise of Palpatine, not the rise of Skywalker.
Dude, I don't even know, man. That shit. Oh man, that shit got me heated when I. Thank you though for subbing, man. I appreciate that, man. Dude, I hated the ending of the last Star Wars game. I saw Lude play it, and I was like, "What the hell? Wait, which? You mean the ending of?
Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order? Yeah. What did you dislike about it?
No, because from what I remember, like, you know, they're searching for the holocron. Like, a spoiler alert, I guess, if you haven't played the game, but they're searching for the holocron because, you know, it contains the records of those who are force sensitive, so they can help rebuild the Jedi Order. But then when they get the holocron, they're like, we don't need this, and they just destroy it.
Word. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I think Disney has been going in the right direction. I love Dave Filoni. I've said it before. If there is one man I have sexual feelings for, it is Dave Filoni, because his work is so good. Like, he was creative producer or some shit on Avatar: The Last Airbender. He did Clone Wars, and then he did Rebels. And I know a lot of people don't like Rebels, but Rebels at least canonized a bunch of stuff. So it was like, at least you know that like Dave Filoni is really into this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but he won't let Ahsoka die though.
I'm fine. I think Ahsoka has to die at the right moment. and she's
Well,
going
she
to
should have
die.
died at the end of Clone Wars.
No,
Because it doesn't make sense. She's still alive for like, what, 40, 50 years or whatever?
no, she's good. She's good.
No, that I'll disagree on.
I love Ahsoka. She can live on. That's my
So do I,
that's,
but
that's
it's
my
like-
babe right there.
Or
Rebels
at
had
least
some
in Rebels
classic
or
moments.
something.
Yeah, Rebels, not only did Rebels have some classic moments, but also, so the thing that I always think about is that Rebels canonized Malachor. So Malachor 5 was not canon before that. Disney had totally scrapped it. And then at the end of season 2, they go to Malachor 5 to fight Darth Vader, right? So Malachor exists. So, like, Darth Revan is kind of on the table at this point, right? On top of that, then you hear, like, when they're, like, interacting with the Sith holocron voice there, you hear like a female voice. Like, that's Darth Treya. Like, at least that's what I thought from it. Like, I was like, oh man, it's Malachor 5.
Darth Treya.
Yeah, from the games, no? Like,
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I feel like that was her. Like, I mean, why would you put a female voice within a Sith holocron on Malachor 5? That's all, like, no way.
Those games were awesome. Like I don't want them to be remade. It would be awesome to see them like updated and this and that, but like, they should do a remaster, not a remake. 'Cause
Yeah.
a remake means you got to redo everything.
Yeah, I don't know about a remake. True. Did you like Legend of Korra? Yeah, I did like Legend of Korra. I actually have a poster right there of Korra. Yeah, I liked everything except the last season as well, because the last season was just weird. They ran out of ideas, and they were like, all right, let's just
Did
like
JJ make the last season?
Well, so the thing is like Korra. So Avatar: The Last Airbender focuses a lot on like the different elements, right? Like Aang has to learn fire, water, and earth. Not in that order, sorry, but. And then Korra is more about like the spirituality of things, right? So it's a lot about like the spirit world and stuff like that. But then like in the last season, it's just about like. It's like about an army from one of the other nations attacking, and it just like kind of doesn't fit in with the other seasons, because the other seasons are all about spirituality, and then all of a sudden like there's just like a bad guy who wants to attack, and they're like, all right, we have to kill the bad guy. They messed up Star Wars. Name, title, GB. Look it up on YouTube, man.
Yeah, I know the video he's talking about.
What the
It's just like it's like this short TikTok video where it's like, here's what the names really mean of the movies.
But everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Another thing, I'm just gonna end that the Avatar thing. They did my girl Toph wrong in Korra. They showed her for like 5 minutes. That's Toph. That's like my girl from the original show, yo. Like, I remember watching that show as a kid, and I had like the biggest crush on Toph. And then like they brought her back in Korra as like an old lady, and they showed her for like, her.
Is that the blind one?
The blind one, yeah. I loved her, and she's awesome. She's awesome on like when she's on screen in Korra, but she doesn't do. Like, she barely fights. So, and it's like, yeah, Toph was awesome. Yeah. Again, I love her on screen. It's just like they didn't do anything with her, you know. So, yeah, whatever. It happens, I guess. I don't know. They just better not fuck up the live action. So.
Well, when it comes to live action, I'm not sure I have much faith anymore. I mean, people are excited. I don't know if you care about Ghostbusters, but people are excited for the new Ghostbusters.
I think that the new Ghostbusters
after the failure of 2016.
It looks cool. People gotta just know how to do this shit sometimes, you know? They're really bad at, you know. Fear my mop. Is that a real photo?
Oh yeah. What I was saying, yeah, it's from the Star Wars comic. That's supposed to be Finn.
Really?
So yeah, he's a janitor.
I have not read the new comics at all. I have some of the older comics, but yeah, some of the older comics are yeah, they're so dark. They're so dark. I remember reading them as a kid and just being like absolutely mortified by some of them.
You know what I liked? I like Shadows of the Empire. That was a good series.
Word. Yeah, isn't that Shadows of the Empire is with that's
Dash
right after.
Rendar.
Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say if that was the one that Thrawn is in. No?
No, that's not it.
That's another thing that Rebels
That's Heir to the
canonized.
Empire.
That's another thing that Rebels canonized was Thrawn. I'm so happy that they canonized Thrawn. I'm so happy that they did that. Like, yeah. Can't wait to see him in live action. But yeah. Hope the Ghostbusters movie is good. It looks like it's playing on nostalgia in all the right ways. You know what I mean? So I know you got to get going though.
Yeah, I want to get some more food and some stuff. It's like
Word.
2 a.m. where you are.
Yeah. We were about to end, MJ. What's up though, man? How are you?
Hi, I'm MJ.
Yeah. How are you, MJ? We were just talking about Star Wars and Ghostbusters and all this stuff. I gotta figure out how to do that whole thing with the comments or whatever, or the restream thing.
No, yeah, we should try the restream thing if it's as good as you say it is.
I'm gonna send it. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a sec, or I'll send you something about it in a sec.
Cool.
Later, fellas. When are you gonna do this again, GB? I think usually we're gonna do it on Wednesdays. I need to look at some of the rules. Oops, I'm late. Yeah. Sorry, it's okay.
What rules?
I need to look at some of the rules for Twitch, because apparently Restream allows you to stream to multiple platforms at once. I don't know if I can multi-stream, but again, I stream every night. I stream almost every night on Twitch. We both are usually live.
He does Tarkov. I do Resident Evil right now.
So our links are down in the bio. I'm actually playing Nier right now, or I'm almost done with Nier. I should be finished with Nier. I should be trying to get ending C right now, and then go into ending E and D and E. But it's just like so much time. I've already spent like 60 something hours playing that game. But
I will say my favorite clip is the one, at least so far, the one of where the poster falls, and I'm like, rip poster, and then like split second later the poster falls again.
But yeah, so wait here. How do I get to this fucking stream? All right, quick. All right. Yeah, so the links are down below. I'm gonna just post them in the chat for you guys though, just so that you guys have them.
Bro, stream inside a stream, bro.
Oh, is there a stream inside? Oh yeah, why is it like blinking like that? Oh, whatever. Oh wait, I have to like post them separately. Wait, how do I do this?
Oh, people know where it is, you know, like they're not stupid.
Hey, well, you know, I mean, it's not posting properly, but you know, I'm doing it for the people. Oh shit. But yeah, guys, why is it blinking like that? Jesus Christ. Okay, let me X out of that. Jesus Christ.
Whoa, it's like an endless hallway.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Nah, this would be like endless hallway if I did something. If I did this, right? Wait.
You ever been in those mirror rooms? It's so weird.
The what?
Those like mirror rooms that they have at like carnivals.
Oh wait, that wasn't the right one. Oops. Yeah, I have been to. Yeah, for sure. Wait, sorry, I'm just trying to. There you go. Streamception. Oh wow, I covered myself.
That's not that bad.
There you go. There you guys go.
Fabulous.
You guys can look down the endless hallway of Streamception. Streamception. Anyways, you guys all have a good night. Sorry, MJ, but yeah, it is late for me.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, you guys can follow us on Twitch though if you want. I might start like dual streaming. I'm not really sure. I need to look into that if it's allowed. I don't want to get banned.
I think you can do it if you're not a partner, and you're not a partner. I don't know the rules about affiliates, but I know with partners they don't want you to do it.
Okay. All right. So we'll see. I might start doing a little bit more of like gaming stuff because I do talk while gaming a lot, probably more than I game. But you know, yeah. Y'all have a good night. It's time to duel. Love that.
All right, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, and you guys can join the Discord as well. I do post there as well. Or I just we talk there as well every day and all that jazz. Let me just post that real quick for you guys as well. We'll make a never-ending one, no limit. Yeah, y'all can just oh fucking hell. Sorry, Ludic. I'll let you go in a second. There you go. If you guys want to join that, you guys are more than welcome to join that as well.
Yep. And remember to restore the Snyderverse,
yes,
bitches.
Exactly. Restore the Snyderverse, guys. Restore the Snyderverse. We are gonna do it. We got this. We got this. Feel free to tweet out restore the Snyderverse. Exactly. I will. We gotta keep it trending, man. We gotta keep it trending. Anyways, have a good night, guys.
Yep. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.